It's Friday night, and it's time for Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain. Happy Friday to ya! Oh, TGIF like wow.
Wow.
Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain.
Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain. Friday-Night Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain.
Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain.
Friday night Tape Talk with
Rob and the Captain.
I gotta take a wee.
Jibba jabbing.
I would have just got my nipples out.
Double whammy, bang.
I'm gonna puke.
You betcha.
Oh, it's hot stream on stream action.
I had a good chuckle. I enjoyed
What
that.
am I doing on a higher balloon? Who am I, the Wizard of Oz?
Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain.
Captain.
Rob and the Captain.
Friday-Night Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain. Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain. Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain.
They're masturbating with mackerel?
It looks like poo.
I like to dip my marinara sauce in other marinara
Fart
sauce.
noise, fart noise, fart noise. Oh, I like butt stuff.
Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain.
Captain.
Rob and the Captain. It's Friday night Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain. And now, here's Rob from Rob's Vintage Video and Captain Adam from Captain Adam's VHS Pirate Ship. Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain.
Captain.
Rob and the Captain.
Yeah. Like TGIF.
That's right. TGIF like wow.
Like
TGIF, everyone. Happy Friday to ya, Rob.
Wow. Happy Friday, Cap.
Yeah, man. Happy Friday, everybody out there watching.
Mr. Bones is here. Woo!
Hey, hello, Mr. Bones. Thank you for making Friday Night Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain a part of your TGIF lineup right here on ABC.
Whoop, whoop.
Yep.
Ninja
Hey,
Ninja's here.
Ginger Ninja.
VHS tapes or suck it.
That's right. Can it be both? Can it be both?
Hit the goddamn button.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, hit that button.
Hit the button. That's right, Mr. Bones. Tell 'em.
Tape talk.
Thank you, Mr. Bones. I'm glad you get a kick out of the theme. I do too.
Yeah.
I like it every time I hear it here on the show.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
Puma's here. Hello, Puma.
Hello, Auntie Puma.
Hello, buddy. How you doing? I'm hoping I'll get some VHS. Okay, some more VHS. You saw Karate Kid Legends, and I'm still up to 2012 in my memoirs.
Anthony, Big Tone, let me know, what did you think of Karate Kid's Legends? Because I am going to watch it eventually, but I'm just kind of anxious to see. I've heard some things, a lot of neutral reviews about it, but I'm trying not to really look too into it. I don't want to be spoiled. It to be spoiled for me, so
Same here.
So
It's go time, Lar.
hey, Larry's here. Yeah. Hey, Larry, I wanted to ask you. I'm glad you're here. What did you think of that new Wednesday figure that NECA put out? Doesn't look anything like her. Have you seen that, Rob? It's the new Wednesday, the Ortega, whatever
Really?
that new shit is. What? Yeah, I don't like the show anyway. But this, I was like, that figure, I was like, wow, that's really surprising for NECA. It doesn't really look like her at all.
Hold on a second. Did you watch the show?
I watched some of it, and that was enough. Like, I'm just not.
You didn't like it?
No, I'm not a fan of that actress. I don't like how they went with it. It's like, that's not the Addams Family. I didn't like it.
I watched Wednesday. I enjoyed it. I don't know whether or not it's Adam's Family or not. I didn't get that deep into it, but it was okay.
Yeah, not a fan. But it's okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right. It is okay.
They try new things. Doesn't always work. Obviously, it worked for a lot of people because, it was kind of a hit. But that's okay.
If I would have saw the NECA figure and I didn't like it, I would have said, "See you next Wednesday." Anyways, Cap, just so you know, it makes my taint tingle when it goes to the tape talk.
Tape talk.
He means his tape, not his taint. It means his tape.
Sure you do. I don't. I mean my taint. I'm talking about my Nifkin. All about my Nifkin.
Yeah, Larry says it looks weird as heck.
Yeah, it looks weird, man. It's very surprising for them. I don't know why. I wonder if it's because maybe they couldn't get the likeness rights. Like there is that is a thing. Like a lot of actors, their agents are like, now, if you want to have anything look like them, you gotta get some bread.
You gotta cough up the big bucks.
Yeah, and I think it's because it's curious that most of the figures that NECA does are people who have already passed on. So it's like they don't have any agents to say otherwise, but
That NECA Samurai Predator looks legit.
Sure. I mean, they get the Predator right. I mean, like I said, they get pretty much everything really spot on. But that new Wednesday figure just looks really weird.
Yeah, there's got to be something. There's got to be something
Yeah.
behind that.
Yeah.
Max is here. What's going on, Max?
Hey,
Hanging out, buddy. Thank you for hanging out with us on this Friday evening. Is it evening? Yeah, it's evening. I guess it's evening.
This evening, of course it is.
Is it night or evening?
Well, it's probably night where Ginger Ninja is, considering it's probably already next week.
Yeah, well, it's definitely next week, and it's probably morning where he is.
Yeah. So we appreciate it, certainly tenfold for you, Ginger Ninja, for hanging out with us this late in your day down there at the bottom of the earth.
Yes, all the way over there on the other side of flat Earth.
Yeah, the other side of flat Earth. That's right.
Yeah.
The other side of the coin.
I was going to go there and going the other way, but then I realized I'd fall off the flat Earth. So,
yeah,
I don't know why I'm talking about flat Earth. I don't believe in that shit, anyways.
No, that's preposterous. Yeah. Wow,
8:35 a.m.
8:35, and he just started working. He's watching us.
Working 5 minutes ago.
I like that. I think it's very flattering when people choose to watch us other than work.
Yes.
I encourage it. I encourage this behavior.
That's that's one good thing. We're better than work.
Of course we are. Yeah, that's always going to be a thing, isn't it? That's it. At our very worst, we're still going to be better than work.
Yeah. I know the Earth is not flat, Larry. Apparently, I don't know if it's flat or. I've only been in. I've never been out of Hamilton.
East Hamilton.
Oh heck yeah, way better than work. Okay, well that's cool then. Way better than work.
Good. Well, with us you don't get paid. With work you get paid. That's the only drawback,
Yeah. Nobody getting paid around here.
No, we're not. No.
I assume you're drinking a Keystone Light.
I am. Yes, I love my Keystones.
I am once again having a Sapporo as always.
Is that like your go-to? Is that your thing? That is because you do it a lot.
That's what I mostly drink is Sapporo. Every now and then, if I get a little tired of the taste, I'll dabble in an MGD or something along those lines. But yeah, for the most part, it's Sapporo.
Yeah, my choice always was Miller High Life for the longest time, but then it just started giving me just wicked heartburn, man. I gotta watch out for that anymore.
Well, Ginger says, "Well, I'm getting paid to watch you guys, so technically,
yes. Excuse me. Yeah,
you never know. I'm getting paid. At least someone's getting paid.
At least somebody's getting paid around here. Yeah,
ain't us.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
I wouldn't mind a couple dollars though. Like $2 a tape. Someone send us $2 a tape.
$2 a tape for the stuff that we have in our collection each. That would be enough, wouldn't it?
I mean, every time we show a tape on YouTube, $2. $2. Have you tried Land Shark beer?
I did a long time ago. I don't really remember it, so I got to tell you, I probably wasn't a big fan of it.
I don't try beers. I like to find my beer and stick to it.
Yeah, I mean I'm kind of like beyond that now. Like it's like I used to try beers a lot, just to there's a lot of brew pubs around and all that, and they had a bunch of different taps and local breweries, IPAs, all this kind of stuff, and I would try them, and hey, yeah. But it's like I'm just kind of beyond that now. Now I just like to stick with my tried and true stuff.
Yeah, I don't. I don't know. I don't drink beer just for have like one beverage or anything like that. So I'm not going to just try this and try that.
Yeah.
Most of the time I don't like them, so I just want my beer that I like.
Yeah.
And I'll drink
anymore.
It's made by Jimmy Buffett. Jimmy Buffett, the Land Shark beer.
Interesting. May he rest in peace, of course.
Jimmy Buffet.
Yeah, actually, I didn't know that. Oh, that makes sense. Oh.
Do you have a favorite cocktail, Captain?
No, I don't. I've never really been a hard liquor guy. I mean, I guess you could say 1,000 years ago, maybe I was into rum and cokes a little bit, but or maybe like 7 and 7s. That's about it, though. I've really never been a cocktail kind of guy.
Yeah. Margaritaville. Yeah, I like. I mean, like on a like a constant basis, rum and coke is probably the only. But I do like it. I like a little cocktail drink, like some kind of tropical shit. There, I like those fishbowl drinks.
Oh yeah, sure. Like Garth had in Wayne's World.
Yeah, yeah, I love that kind of shit, man. But
Yeah.
I mean, you don't drink 20 of them. You have one, and it's like,
Yeah. That's
I'm having fun.
yeah. I'm having fun. Yeah. Yeah.
So
I'm drinking it out of a big Lego head. I'm having fun.
hmm But I'd much rather just get like a good case of beer that I like and just drink
Mhm.
all of them
Yeah.
instead of dabbling around with tasting this and trying that.
Yeah. So, Auntie Puma, yes, I did dabble in lots and lots of different kinds of beers, and I had my fun with it, and it always just brings me back to my old standby. I'm just kind of beyond tasting new beers. I like what I like now, and I drink beer to get a little feel goods on, and that's about it.
What about
You know.
tequila?
Oh, oh, don't
You
I don't
are a
want to talk.
pirate. I mean, I'm assuming that tequila
Mm.
come across your table.
Oh well, listen, my birthday is Cinco de Mayo, so I've been experimenting with tequila since I was 17,
Oh,
and
there you
I got to
go.
tell you, man, that tequila is a different beast altogether. I've had my fill of tequila. If I never have tequila ever again, that's all the same to me. But yeah, it's tequila is just not something I really mess with anymore.
See, the thing is, I can drink tequila now
Hmm.
with ease because I didn't touch it my whole life growing
How
up.
about that? Yeah.
I stayed
Well,
away from it because I knew I saw people drinking tequila and they were always vomiting and
oh yeah,
falling down and shit.
yeah.
So I mean, any liquor does that to you, but I mean, tequila seemed like I guess is
No, it's like it's beyond that. Like if you watch Three Amigos, we always talk about Three Amigos on the show because it's probably the top 10, one of the greatest movies ever made. But when when the banditos, El Guapo's men, when they drink tequila, that's exactly what tequila does to you. You turn into those guys.
yeah.
It's exactly what it does to you. Like that's what tequila does to you.
El guapo, turn you into a guapo, you
Yeah.
drink too much tequila.
Yeah. El Guapo, he said to wait here. By the time he's here, we'll be back. Yeah, those guys are great. I love those henchmen so much. They're like the best henchmen of any film. And they
It's
called us scum sucking pigs. Us.
they're all like dirty as hell.
Oh yeah, they're so
They
filthy.
look
Oh
like
man.
some fucking pigs.
Yeah, I'm convinced that they were like legit banditos. They went into a time machine, went back to like the 1800s, and got those guys and brought them back. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? They're
We
like
need some
legit.
banditos.
Yeah, legit guys.
No alcohol for me, just smoking dope. That's
Hmm.
I'd like to dabble a little bit of both. To each their own.
Yeah. No, you're good. You're good. That's you got the right idea because you're feeling good and you don't have to pee every 5 minutes. So that is good.
Yeah.
uh,
Drinking's fun, but sometimes you have
yeah.
sometimes it's better than others.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm back. Did y'all start talking taints yet?
not yet, but we're getting there. Yeah. I don't know what the segue would be to lead into taint talk. But we'll get there. We're gonna get there.
Yeah,
We're gonna
taint
get
talk is
there.
a whole other show.
Yeah. Yeah. I know there's I do know that the names for it, it depends on the region you're from. There's taint, of course, that's the major one. There's also Nifkin. There's
I've never
Grundle.
heard. I've never
Never
heard.
heard Nifkin. Have you ever heard of Grundle?
No, I never heard that either.
There's a Grundle, and what's the other one? There's another one. I think what is it? Is it a Miffy? A Miffy? I'm not sure, but yeah, there's different nicknames. Yeah.
Holy shit! I've never heard any of those.
That's okay. Yeah.
You ever hear that? What they call this part there? That you're like the skin on your elbow.
No. What is it?
Isn't it? I don't know. Someone in the chat know what they call that? Like the loose skin on your elbow. It's called a weenus or something.
A weenus? What the?
I've heard that
Like
somewhere.
elbow foreskin?
Anybody ever heard that?
Oh yeah, Gooch. Yeah, you're right, Mr. Bones. Yeah, Gooch is another one. That's a good
Oh,
one.
the gooch. Okay, there you go.
Yeah. Good call, Mr. Bones. I forgot all about that one.
Gooch. What is that? But isn't the goocher? Isn't that from? That's from.
Different strokes.
No.
Well,
Yeah.
The bully
Yeah.
on different strokes was the gooch.
Yeah, yes, but I'm talking about Stand By Me.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Wasn't it a goocher or something like a?
Yeah, was it?
I can't remember. They were talking about rolling a goocher or rolling a triple goocher or something, and it was meant like a bad. It was like super bad omen or whatever.
Huh? No, I don't. I know what. I don't remember that.
Is it gooch? I don't know. I might be wrong.
Yeah, yeah, Mr. Bones, you got it right. Another name for tequila is tequila. That's for sure. Especially if you drink gold tequila. That's
Tequila.
awful. Don't drink gold tequila. That's great. That's awful.
Oh, okay. So Casey showed him a video once of a guy jumping a bike.
Hmm.
He said, "I ripped my gooch."
Yeah. Yeah, that's a serious injury, man. That's something you
Yeah,
don't
you
want
don't
to
want to
do.
rip your gooch, man. Come on.
No, man. Doesn't even sound good.
I mean, what are you doing? Making jumps without a gooch protector, anyways.
You need to have a yeah. Where's your gooch cup?
Come on,
Yeah.
this is amateur stuff.
Where's your gooch strap? You need your gooch strap. Gooch.
The goochinator.
It's funny because that's like one of those words that sounds exactly what it is. Like it sounds like what it is. Like gooch. Like I know what you're talking about when you say gooch. Like it sounds like a gooch. Like that. It's a gooch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
It's like gooch. Yeah. What else? That sounds like a gooch to me.
Well, I mean, it doesn't sound like it's not a gooch. So
Yeah. I have no reason to say it wouldn't be a gooch.
yeah. All signs point to yes. Final answer.
It's like Gucci, like the famous brand like Gucci. All I think about is like taint bags. You know?
Gucci.
Yeah.
I've never owned anything Gucci in my life.
No.
I'm looking forward to it, man. One day, wearing Gucci head to toe. Maybe one day.
Nah. Why?
No, I don't know.
Covered. You just want to be head to toe in taint bag.
I'll get my Rob's Vintage video. The t-shirts made in Gucci.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Nice Prada suede Rob's Vintage video jacket.
Love your new taint bag.
Yeah. Oh, I love your new. Oh, it's a clutch. I just can't do hangers. I have to do a clutch. This goes well with these shoes.
A clutch.
Yeah. It's my gooch clutch.
You know your handbags, Cap. You know your handbags.
I do. Oh well, yes. I have a nightlife too. Okay. I mean, I'm not always just a VHS pirate.
Sure
I have fun.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not for any reason that you get mistaken for Demi Moore. I mean,
that's exactly right. Some nights I'm just like looking for some hot stuff, baby, this evening.
There's got to be something to it, man. There's got to be something to it.
Yeah, there's a little bit behind that. I'm not saying it's all false, but
I got the Phantom playing in the background there. The Billy Zane one.
Yeah, the Billy Zane one. Yeah, yeah.
I have 1, 2, 3. I have a regular copy of it with a cover and a slipcase and everything, right, in my collection.
Mm-hmm.
But through my acquirings, I have 3 tapes without a cover, without the case.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So, no, I got 2 without a case that I had to find cases for. So I put them in like ex-rental plastics like this. And then I got another one that's like let me show you this fast. It is an ex-rental. It's from it doesn't even really say.
Gooch video.
It doesn't even really say. I think it might be underneath here, but I'm going to show you this. What they did is they photocopied it. Mm-hmm. Let me pop it up here. Let me get around here and get this shit done. Boob Scotch. Yes, Boob Scotch.
Boob Scotch. Hi, I'm Boob Scotch.
If you haven't heard the song Boob Scotch by Bob Log.
Bob Log.
He's a one-man band, dude, and it's awesome. It's an awesome song and an awesome video. Boob Scotch. Check it out. So,
yeah, great lighting.
They photocopied the cover of it, like in this like baby blue color paper.
Okay.
And then they cut out this card to put it over.
Yeah.
And it has like their barcode up here. The Phantom on it,
Why did you get that? Like what's
it came with something.
Oh, it came with something. Okay, that's right. You said that.
Yeah. The whole thing was photocopied, like.
Yeah, that's weird, man. That's weird. That is a
And I
weird
got
way to do
sci-fi
things.
written here.
Yeah, that's a weird way to do things.
Yeah, so I have it in my like X rental video store.
Very interesting.
Is over there.
Yeah,
So
very
I got
interesting.
one like that and two that are loose that are in just sitting in other plastic. So I got the movie like 4 times.
That's so weird. Why? You have like 4 copies of it.
I don't
So
know.
weird. Yeah.
Well, you know what? I bought a TV when I opened the flea market booth. I bought a CRT TV with a DVD and VHS player in it.
Yeah. And that was
The
in there.
Phantom was in there. So yeah, so I got one in a recent bag of pickups. I got one without a case. In that TV, I got one without a case. I came across another one without a case. I got the one that comes in the video store case, and I got the regular one with my regular case in my collection. So
That's so funny that the one that came with that TV, you got to wonder what the story is behind that. Like, I'm sure it's pretty simple, but the more extravagant and comedic value of this is somebody hated that movie so much that not only did they rage quit it, they just turned the TV off, hated it so much, decided to sell the whole TV with the tape in it. Like they're just like, forget this, I'm starting over. You know, they just started their life over again because they
I have
hated
a
the
funny
movie so
story
much.
about that, but we'll get into that. I just want to pop up. Hello, Mummy and the Monkeys here.
Hello.
Hello, physical media VHS nerds.
Oh yeah, so actually, you could
uh,
describe us as dreamazoids.
tapeoids. Please,
That's
it's
right,
tapeoid.
tapeoids. If you don't mind using the word tapeoids, it's less offensive to us VHS nerds.
That was perfect.
Yes. Hello, Mommy and the Monkey. I hope you're doing well. Everybody,
Happy Friday.
happy Friday to you, TGIF. Like, wow.
That's right.
And
We're down to Friday, aren't we?
yes, of course, you know, I should say this. Not only the chat out there should absolutely include Friday Night Tape Talk with Robin the Captain as part of your TGF lineup on ABC, but also, you know, stay tuned. Go over to Mummy and the Monkey. You should include them on your TGIF lineup as well because they broadcast at 8:45 p.m. Eastern every Friday night. So yeah, make it's a good time, man. Watch Friday Night Tape Talk, then go over and watch Mummy and the Monkey. It's like great stuff.
That's your whole Friday lockdown right there.
That's right, man. That's your ABC lineup on TGIF right here. I'm sorry,
Look at
TGF
that.
lineup on ABC right here. I got it backwards.
You got it. You got it. So you're doing good.
Yeah. Which film are you doing tonight, Mummy and Monkey? Let's tell the good folks out there.
I know what film it is.
Oh, you know. Oh, you know. He
Well,
knows
yeah, I
everything.
saw the post earlier. But I'm trying to remember what it's called now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, myself and my memory, but I'm not going to look it up. It'll.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I get it's just like anything else, man.
Later.
Just like anything else, like I'll get a post sporadically. Like I follow them, but it's just like for anybody else, it's like,
I can see the post in my head. There it is, the time
Yeah.
machine. Yes.
Oh, that's cool. The TV movie. Yeah, that's an interesting one.
Yes.
That's gonna be a good time, folks.
Mhm.
The chat out there, if you have not subscribed to Mummy and the Monkey, definitely do so because you will not regret it. Good time.
I will be there right after this, as always.
Yes. I will too, assuming my cats aren't, trying to reconstruct a gazebo on the deck of the ship like they usually are.
We're bringing you several birds to.
Yeah, they just, I don't know. It's like, oh, it's showtime. It's like, oh, Captain Adam's busy. Let's get in some hijinks and ruin his night.
Do any of your cats have like access to outdoors to catch birds or no?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Seagulls are a big problem.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I bet they are.
they are. Yeah.
One of my old apartments, my cat used to catch mice. Like there's in the apartment, it's like there were little baby ones, but every now and then he'd sit in the kitchen and he'd catch a mouse and he'd drop it in my shoe.
Yeah, that's for you. Okay,
Yeah,
that was a gift. All right.
I know. I'm like, I go to put my foot in there. I wish I would have, he let me know in some way, but
Yeah.
I get to let him in. I understand what he's doing, but I'm like, come on.
Well, there should at least been a card, like a little card first.
He's not allowed outdoors, so believe me, he would love to. He sits in the sunroom, which on they have like this solarium thing on the side of the house where it's all screens, and he sits there watching all the critters run around because we got like bird feeder out there, and
Oh, sure. Yeah.
we
Good stuff.
got some peanuts for the squirrels. So he just sits there making noises, looking through the screen at these
Oh.
things, and they're running by, like they're shaking their ass in front of him because
Yeah,
they know
like-
he can't get to them.
Giving them the finger.
Yeah, they're like,
Yeah.
like the squirrel sitting there taking his time, like he's like chewing on the peanut, like biting it. And
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
they're just throwing it straight in his cheeks like usual.
This is so good. If
Yeah.
only there was a cat out here to stop me.
Exactly like that.
I see it all the time.
I can hear my cat out in that room going.
Yeah, the critter chitter when they see an animal, they get frustrated and they make that little noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goddamn animals. Eh?
Which I do too. When I do too, especially in traffic, I do the same thing.
Oh, do
Somebody
ya?
cuts me off, I'm like,
Oh, that'd be fun
Yep.
to see. I'd like to see that. That'd be entertaining.
yeah, it's quite a masterpiece of good fun.
Larry's got a good question. Are you gents doing something special for Friday the 13th next Friday?
No, and I'll tell you why, because everybody else in the world is going to be doing that. So no, we're not going to.
You heard it here. That's my daughter's birthday, Friday the 13th.
Yeah. Sorry. I mean, it's yeah, sure, I get it and all, but it's like, geez, oh, Pete's, man. Everybody does something for Friday the 13th. I mean,
Well, we're gonna have to do. Let's do something like what? Let's do like I don't know. Let's do a Christmas special or something. I don't know what to tell you.
a Christmas special.
Friday the 13th, Easter special. I don't know. Something that they wouldn't be expecting.
Something I wouldn't be expecting. Okay, we'll think about this. We'll
Friday
talk
the
about this.
13th, let's
We'll
do,
talk about this through the week. We're not going to let the people know. Don't give everything else up front.
Yeah.
We got to keep
Oh,
some
yeah.
secrets.
Well, yeah, of course. We're just spitballing here.
Yeah, actually, I didn't know there was Friday the 13th this month. I guess I should have, but I didn't. So.
I just recently realized because I was looking on the calendar and saw that next Friday is the 13th, which is my daughter's birthday, like I just mentioned. So
I see.
that's
All
why
right.
I'm savvy to it.
Let's no, I was gonna say no. I don't know. We'll think of something. Larry. I don't know, man. It's like everybody does something for Friday the 13th on Friday the 13th. Like,
It's true.
it's okay if you do. I mean, it's just like, I don't know, man. It's kind of like I enjoy everybody else's content about it, and I really can't imagine what we could add to the party. You know what I mean? Like, it just seems like it's already out there. And
Well, we're going to be doing something anyway, so it doesn't matter.
yeah,
We're going to be going live Friday anyway, so we can do whatever we want.
yeah.
Whether it's Friday the 13th or Saturday the 14th or
Maybe we could do the one where we just put our Jason mask on and just sit here for 2 hours not saying anything. Maybe we could do that.
well, if we didn't bring it up just now, that would be pretty cool.
Oh, come on, nobody's watching anyway, Rob.
Well, there's like 1,000 people watching right now.
You're kidding. You're right. I'm just kidding. Okay, folks.
There's like
Everybody
1,000
forget what I
people
said.
watching.
Everybody forget what I just said.
But yeah, that'd be pretty funny if we just like. It would have been funny that day too when we all did that Jason stream. If we would have just sat there and not said nothing the whole time.
Yeah, well, you know who screwed that up first? Don. No, Don screwed that up first by waving. Like, what are you doing, Don? Like,
yeah, he did wave, but then I laughed.
Yeah, probably because Don waved. Don.
St. Patrick's Day theme. Man, we'll do a St. Patrick's Day theme on Friday the 13th.
Jeez, it beats. That's man. What do you got? What do you got for that, Rob? Do you have anything?
St. Patrick's Day.
I mean, you could do what the Leprechaun movies,
Mm-hmm.
and you could do what's the one with like the little people? What's somebody in the little people about the leprechauns? What the Disney movie? Chad, help me out here. What's it called? Something in the little people.
I don't know what you're talking about. Trolls?
No. No, it's something in the little people. Somebody's name in the little people. What is it? What is it called?
I don't know. I've never heard of that.
Okay. All right.
You want me to Google it?
No.
Okay.
Well, I want the chat to help. Come on, chat.
Come on, man. Where are you guys?
Yeah.
Shit.
It's a live action Disney movie about leprechauns.
Okay.
Somebody's name and the little people.
No. Still nothing. Crickets. Ghost towels.
Son of a. Son of a Bisquick.
You almost.
No, Larry.
You
Damn it,
almost got me
Larry.
there. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
No. It's a live action movie. It's not the No-Mobile. It's not the No-Mobile. It's a different movie altogether.
Roll 2.
No, it's not Troll 2. Yes, Darby O'Gill. Thank you, Mummy and the Monkey.
Oh, there
Darby
you go.
O'Gill and the Little People. Yes.
I've never heard of that. I don't know what that
It's
is.
like one of the only live
Darby
action
O'Gill.
movies about leprechauns. In fact, it's probably one of the only movies about leprechauns as a class of species.
I've never
Yeah.
seen that. Darby O'Gill.
Darby O'Gill and the Little People. Yep. Yeah. Thanks, Google. Yeah, I don't blame you for that. Like, it was like the name. I knew it was somebody in the Little People. Like, I almost said like who did I say? Yeah, from 1959. Yeah, it's a classic. I remember watching it in elementary school for St. Patrick's Day. Yeah.
Darby and the Little People.
It was like every name I was thinking of was wrong. It was just like
Stupid with Trolls.
no, Larry.
He's just messing with you now, Cap. He's messing with
I
you.
know now he's got me. No, but it's silver medal try, but no.
No. I'm serious. I've never Darby O'Gill. I've never heard of that. And Darby O'Gill and what? The Little People?
Yeah, Darby O'Gill and the Little People. Yeah,
That's what it's called.
yeah.
No. What happens in that movie?
You know what? I couldn't tell you if you paid me. Like, it's like I don't remember anything about that movie. All I know is it did have some pretty impressive forced perspective effects for that time. So it was pretty legit. I mean, it's if you're looking for a movie to watch for St. Patrick's Day, it's definitely up your alley.
Okay.
There's not really many others. Not many others.
That's true. It is true. I was just thinking. Nothing came to mind when you were asking me. So
Yeah, it's like Darby O'Gill and Little People. Yes, thank you again.
St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I would probably start thinking of stuff like Irish related stuff. I don't know. Like
In the Name of the Father?
Yeah, that or Boondock Saints.
Yeah.
What's going on, Big Matt? Matt's here. Good morning,
Matt.
Good
Come
evening,
on.
everyone.
We got some more thunder from down under with Matt
That's
there.
Larry says Gulliver's Travels.
Larry, I'm going to kill you.
Yes,
No,
Matt,
because that's only a very small portion of that story, Matt. I mean, not Matt, Larry.
Larry.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So, did you just refresh your beer? Did you?
I did. Yes, I did.
I'm just about there. Just about there. We're almost in sync on that.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's so good. Once it past your lips, it's so good.
Oh yeah. Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean.
Frank the Tank.
Exactly what you mean. We're doing this now.
You know what that sound? I don't know. We can do it whenever we want. I was just making a sound.
All right. Well, you know something,
tape
folks. Yeah. Since this is a show called Tape Talk, after all, there was something I discovered this past week. As I was getting inventory ready for the VHS Expo coming up this Sunday, and I do have a lot of Disney tapes, unfortunately, but what VHS collector does not? Of course, this is the venue to sort of try to get rid of them. I have very, very cheap prices on them. In fact, I might pay somebody to take them as opposed to them paying me. But I discovered something that was very interesting. And of course, this segues into the great Black Diamond collection, internet myth. Of course, the Black Diamond collection is the unofficial name given to Disney movies that were released throughout the mid 80s with this logo, which is a black diamond. The collection is really called The Classics. And of course, the internet joke, it became a joke towards they're worth thousands of dollars. They're not. They're not, because they made billions of these tapes, and there's no way they're worth that much. No way. But regardless, I would always end up obtaining them anyway. Either somebody would just give them to me, or they were like, a quarter for like 5 of them, just so it's like I would just get them, just in case the rumor is true, but it's not. But I discovered something that was sort of interesting about that, and I think there might be a very, very a very small sliver of validity to that joke, as far as like their value. They're not worth thousands of dollars. No, don't. That's not what I'm saying. But I do think it's not all for naught. And I've said this because I discovered this. My copy of Bambi, of course, the traumatic movie this is.
Mhm.
Like pretty much every Disney movie has, some animal dying horribly and ruins your
Yes.
childhood. This is no exception. Of course, this is the, quote unquote Black Diamond collection of it. And then I opened the tape to make sure it wasn't moldy. And then I realized, like, well, wait a minute, look at that. That looks interesting. The Bambi actually has the sticker label as opposed to the ink on cassette labels that most of this collection has.
Hmm.
And of course, being Disney, it doesn't really have the year of distribution. It has Roman numerals. Like, again, like, who am I, Mark Anthony? And so I started to wonder, I was like, well, maybe the ones that had the sticker labels actually do have a little bit of value because they are actually the original, line that was released. Because the rest of them I have do not have that. And I'll show you right now with the Great Mouse Detective. This has, of course, the ink on cassette label, well, which pretty much everyone in this collection does. But then I realized it's like, okay, so Bambi has that, so does Snow White, and so does Dumbo. And I realized, well, those were the only 3 animated features that were released in the original Walt Disney Home Video collection, which came in like the big white clamshell. You know what I mean? They had like the picture of the movie, and then they had like the same font, and had like, Mickey Mouse and the wizard gear on top. That was like the original VHS that Disney had.
Right.
The same line that released Tron and the Black Hole and like, stuff like that. Like they also released Bambi, Dumbo, and Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. And so I'm thinking like, okay, so they just used the same cassette, but they didn't, for this Black Diamond collection. So I think those could actually be worth a little bit of scratch. Not thousands of dollars, nowhere near it, but they're certainly worth more than a quarter. But I think Bambi, Dumbo, and Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs in the Black Diamond collection, actually could be worth a little bit of money. Not much, but more than what you think they are. So I do think there is some validity to that.
Well, I guess in a small way, but if they're different than the rest, then
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have
that
some
sticker. I mean, that sticker logo is like, that means all the difference, because here's the thing, they did this a lot in those early times. A lot of distributors did this as well. If you notice, the sticker it's bigger than the actual, like the place to put the label. It like overlays. They did this because it would fit beta as well, because beta tapes, that's the size of a beta tape label. Like so it's like they would do that to fit both.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
makes sense.
yeah, that's definitely a sign of the times. So anyway, that's what I think.
Interesting,
Isn't it though?
Yeah.
Quite. That's why you folks watch this show. You watch it for this kind of stuff, don't you?
Of course they do.
Mm-hmm.
And to hang out with a pirate and whatnot.
You are.
All right, time to refresh this beer here. I'll put this down here. I got one over
Speaking of that, I always had a lot of people ask me, like, it's like, well, you're a pirate. Why don't you talk like a pirate? Because it's dumb. Like, trust me, I'm dumb enough. I don't need to be even more dumb.
You're a modern pirate. That's why you don't speak like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's gear fab. Like, it's just like, I don't know.
Pirates grew up speaking like that back then. They don't talk like that nowadays.
Yeah, it's like, I don't think you would enjoy that very much if I just talked like a pirate and the entire show.
To be doing the whole time like yar and everything.
Yeah, it's like, you really want me to narrate my videos like that? Like it's like some kind of asshole? Like, no. No. It's like, no, I'm not that kind of pirate, all right?
I mean, if you were, that'd be okay, but
no, it wouldn't.
Sure,
No.
it would. We'll
No,
be
we
okay with
wouldn't.
it. We would
Don't make
accept you for
excuses. Don't make excuses for
we
me.
will accept you for whatever kind of pirate you are. Okay,
Don't make excuses for
as
hypothetical
long
me.
as long as you are a VHS pirate.
Mm.
If you
No, I
become
think
some
if
other kind of pirate, like a DVD pirate or a Blu-ray pirate or a 4K pirate, we're gonna have to. I don't know. We'll have to ship you to
oh
another port.
I'm a wax cylinder pirate.
Oh, that's a different
Mm.
kind of.
Yeah, talk
Larry
about
says,
physical. That's the original physical media, folks. Wax cylinders.
Larry says it's because you're a civilized pirate.
Well,
I mean,
thank you,
captain.
Larry.
You're civilized, captain. That's why.
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to eradicate the stigma that pirates have. It's we're not all yars and stuff like that.
Oh, or good or Yargy mateys.
Yeah, I do have a peg leg. I had to get a peg leg. Well, I didn't have to get a peg leg, but I just did it. So
And so now you have one.
uh yeah.
Is it interchangeable?
What are you saying?
Do
Like
you
I'm gonna put
sometimes put like do you put like a fishnet stocking over it, or
Of course I do. What do you think I'm wearing right now? Hey, I got to feel fabulous for the show. Okay.
okay?
I mean, man,
I just knew it. I kind of knew it in some ways.
and I have a pogo stick as well as I just jump when I have to get something on the high shelf. I
You
use my
got
pogo
shocks
stick.
on it, huh? You got some shocks built in on that thing.
I do. Yes, shocks and struts.
Shocks and struts.
Yep. Yeah.
So, anything else you want to do before we shake this baby up and see what kind of tapes we're going to show each other?
Well, I think we need to hear a little bit from VHS WVHS FM 92.7.
Let me see if I can tune into that.
See if we can see what Chewy Charlie Fingers has to say. I think he mentioned us on the show this week.
He might have. Let's see if we can
Yeah.
find this. Here. Oh, what's this here?
Oh my. You've got your radio locked precisely where it needs to be, right here, WVHS FM 92.7, VHS Radio Smooth Hits for your VHS fix. I'm Chewy Charlie Fingers, spinning the platters that matter and giving you heaping helpings of heavenly honey right here on WVHS FM, keeping
honey.
it smooth for you all through your workday, keeping you in a mellow mood with some silky smooth milky ooze. That's right here on WVHS FM 92.7, brought to
love
you
that milky
by
ooze.
Captain Adam's VHS Pirate Ship on YouTube. Join the crew and hit subscribe and set sail for adventure on the high seas of VHS collecting and nostalgic retrospective. All around nostalgic fun. Captain Adam's VHS Pirate Ship on YouTube. And you can catch Captain Adam live every Friday night at 7 p.m. Eastern on Rob's Vintage Video on YouTube for Friday Night Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain. Yes, it's the live stream with the dream team of Rob from Rob's Vintage Video and Captain Adam from Captain Adam's VHS Pirate Ship. That's Friday Night Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain every Friday night at 7 p.m. Eastern, 10 o'clock on the coast, right on Rob's Vintage Video on YouTube. And now let's take a look at the community events calendar and see what's happening in your
I
area.
love the community events calendar.
Coming up
Yeah,
Sunday,
me too.
June 8th, is the VHS Expo 2025 Physical Media Market. That's Sunday, June 8th, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. at the Wacahoo Grange Hall, 16412 National Pike, Hagerstown, Maryland. Yes, it's
What's
the
I can
vintage
make that?
market for the modern age. Come and shop and find all kinds of VHS, Betamax, DVDs, records, laser discs, audio tapes, CDs, rare books, retro video games, cool shirts, and a whole lot more. That's the VHS Expo 2025 Physical Media Market. Sunday, June 8th, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. at the Wacahoo Grange Hall, 16412 National Pike, Hagerstown, Maryland.
Nice.
Good. I'm glad of that. Yeah.
Wow, that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Thanks, folks, for entertaining us. For
Yeah. For hanging in there.
Thanks for being with us. Are they still there, or did we lose everybody?
Oh, no, well, I mean, it goes up and down, but
The chat's not very active. I think we lost everybody.
Yeah, I think they're like on a hiatus, but there's a couple of people watching.
Mm.
We've been higher. We have had higher numbers, but
Oh, sure, we've been higher. Oh,
I'm usually around this kind of high, so
okay, good.
yeah, I'm
Good.
happy with that. So shall we shake this baby up?
You wanna? Yeah, yeah. Let's. You
The
know what time it
maracas.
is, folks?
The maracas. Guess what time it is?
What time is it, Rob?
What time is it?
Yeah, what time is it?
Let's see. Hold on. I wish I would have queued that up better. It is. And there's one thing about tape off when you see it once, you see it twice. Nice. Larry's there listening. He's doing stuff. He's traveling tomorrow.
He's the only one with a reason. He's the only one that explains himself. I appreciate that, Larry.
Larry's
Where are
the
you
man.
going? Where's he going tomorrow?
Yeah, where are you going, Larry?
Hey,
Where
are you
are you
going, Larry?
going? Where are you
Traveling
going?
tomorrow? Somewhere cool, I hope.
Yes.
I was going to Lamesville.
Don't go to Lamesville. Don't
Don't go to
go to
Lamesville.
Lamesville.
Yeah.
Guess what? Spoiler alert, it's lame.
Oh no.
Lamesville.
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
Don't go there.
hit yourself a good hotel up on the road there with with a hot tub or something.
Yeah. A hot tub and scabies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you and the missus or whatever, or your partner, whoever's partner is. I'm speaking in general to everybody. Go get yourself a hot tub. Do a little road trip. Get yourself a nice little hotel with a hot tub in there. Sneak in some drinks in your coffee like thermos.
Mm-hmm.
Start doing cannonballs in the water for your wife or your partner or your husband or whoever. It'll do well for you.
Yeah. Yeah. And certainly the hot tub, drain the water out and replace it with gravy, brown sauce, and let it boil.
Sauce.
Yeah.
Now you're speaking my language.
Yeah. A hot tub filled with gravy.
Mm.
Mm.
Taking a little one to summer camp. Oh, I love summer camp, man.
Also, it's like Ernest Goes to Camp. Well,
Nice.
hopefully it's not like Friday the 13th. Careful, Larry.
Summer camp is awesome, man. I'm one of those kids that went to summer camp, and my parents dropped me off there, and I stayed I think there was like 3 what they called sessions.
Mm-hmm.
I think there were 2 weeks each, so it was like 6 weeks long.
Yeah.
And I stayed there the whole 6 weeks, man.
Well, yeah.
The buses would leave with the kids, and I'd be hanging there, and then new buses would come back with new kids, and I'd still be there. I love camp, man. I had a good time at camp.
That's good. Yeah, people go. There's no in between with that. Like I've noticed that there's people that either love it or they hated it. Like there wasn't like, oh, I was okay. I didn't mind it. Like it was either like the greatest time of their life or like really traumatizing. That's what I've noticed about people's summer camp stories.
I have I can think of one story that I tell. I threw rocks. I threw some rocks when I was in camp, and they didn't like throwing rocks. I guess it was frowned upon. And
Nobody likes throwing rocks, dude. I mean,
yeah, well, sometimes when they throw you out of your cabin in your underwear and they start eating your gift your gift pack that your mother sent you in the mail.
Okay.
And they start eating up your cookies and shit, and they throw you out the cabin.
Okay,
you pick up a rock and you throw it.
This is different. I really should have heard your side of the story before I judged. I'm sorry. I agree with you.
Yeah, I mean, them eating. They didn't eat all my snacks, but they were fooling around, and that's what camp is about. And they threw me outside the cabin, and they were helping themselves to my snacks, and so I threw a rock at the door, or maybe a few rocks. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So then they made me. So that day, then I think it was that was in the morning. So the next day, while all the kids went and did camp stuff, I had to pile rocks in the yard, in the place where we'd line up to go have lunch and breakfast and all that stuff. We had like this big area where they do announcements and the kids would all line up. It was just like a dirt
mess hall.
No, it was like a dirt lot outside before we go.
Oh, that's great. That's sanitary. Are you sure you went to camp and it wasn't just like child labor
No,
prison?
it was like a dirt lot where they played basketball there, and everything was just outside the mess hall. So
Mm,
I had to hang out in that lot, and I had to pile rocks all day long.
yeah.
And then make a pile of like 20 rocks, or I don't know. I had to pile like 200 rocks. I can't remember.
Hmm.
Anyways, I piled rocks the whole day for throwing rocks.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that was the only thing that happened. Besides that, I had a great time.
You had a great summer making Nikes.
Yeah, we used to sneak to the girls. We used to sneak over to the girls' camp at nighttime, and
Oh wow, yeah.
we went boating. And I love swimming. I was a good swimmer. I liked boating. I liked everything that we did. We had a good time there.
Hmm.
I very much had a good time at camp.
Well, it's interesting that you chose throwing rocks as your vengeance. It's like that's very Old Testament of you. That's like really
I
that's
didn't have
old,
anything else. I'm
very
like
old world.
I'm like on a dirt path. I'm like on a dirt path outside. It was cabin 10. It was the last cabin. So it's like all just like dirt and mud and rocks. I'm standing out there with like no shoes or socks on.
Mm.
So the only thing I could throw was rocks. That's all I had. I
Well,
could have threw a branch maybe.
no, that's you don't want to throw a branch. Well, what kind of message does that send?
I
You
don't
you
know.
did the right thing.
I threw the rock.
You did the right thing.
We didn't have summer camp over here. Well, we did, but it was breaking rocks while chained up to other people.
Yeah, that's
So it
not,
kind of sounds like my camp, but my camp, I'm telling you, was just like a normal boys' camp.
I don't know, man. I think you went to juvie. That's what I think. I think you went to a juvie farm. I don't think you went to camp. I think you're
But no, I had a good time there.
okay. Okay. I
Greetings
think
and
that's what
salutations, to
I think you're
Professor.
trying
Yeah.
to you're trying to convince yourself of that. But I
No,
think
man. I
no,
stayed. I didn't stay against my will. I stayed because I liked staying there.
I don't know. This isn't really adding up. I think you
I'm
were in
telling you,
juvie, and I think you're trying to make it
if
feel
I
better to
wanted to go
yourself.
home, man, I told my mother I didn't want to be there. My mother would believe me. I would be going home if I wanted.
I think we're going to have a breakthrough about it by the end of the show. I think we're going to realize that you.
No, man, you never, you never been nothing. No, no, not a blemish. I'm like a ghost almost.
Hmm.
Professor, hello, Rob. Ahoy, Captain.
Hey, Prov.
Professor's here.
Hello, Professor.
I once got stopped by the police downtown late at night. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. I was pissing outside in the laneway,
Oh, what?
and the police stopped me, and I gave them my ID,
Uh,
and I remember I gave them my ID, and I know I have no record, no nothing, right? So I give them my ID, and I'm like, and they're looking at my. They thought for sure that they would find something, and I could see them. I can see them talking to each other in the car, and I'm like, I'm yelling to them, "What's the matter? What'd you find? Bad credit? What do you look at? What are you looking for?" And they're like, they're looking at me, and they're trying to find a reason to give me shit.
yeah.
They're like, just give me
They
back
wa-
my ID and leave me alone, man.
Yeah.
Just give me back, and they give me back the ID and drive away. Tell me go
And
home. I'm like, yeah, I'm going home already. Beat
they
it.
wanted to give you a hard time so bad, but they just couldn't.
Yeah,
Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
peeing in the
Like,
laneway. Sometimes you got to go to
yeah.
the bathroom, man. You know, like
Well, sometimes either you're going to go or you're going to go, if you know what I'm saying. Like either
exactly.
way, you're going.
You
Yeah.
got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
I was never lucky enough to go to summer camp as a kid. I had to live vicariously through Ernest.
Yeah, that's same here, Larry. Never did the summer camp thing. I don't think there really was any around the area I grew up in. We did have it was called outdoor school, which was like sort of like out in the woods, and like it was like during like the school year, and like you just could have like went there for a couple days and like lived in a cabin, and collected
Oh.
acorns and shit.
I went to
And
Camp Chapelo. And Camp Chapelo was very much like the same kind of camp like Ernest is at with those kids.
yeah, interesting.
Same kind of deal, just a different layout and different kind of things, but almost the exact same thing.
Camp Kickakee. Yeah.
Happy 19. 2 more, and are legal to drink and to go to Vegas. Yes, 2 more, Captain. We'll be 21.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, we're very young here.
Young. Yeah, well, I was not. I was trying to stay away from that because I do have stories about that as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I have experience with that too. There was an organization in my neighborhood when I was growing up called the Big Brother Project,
Okay.
and they end up not being such. They weren't the greatest Big Brothers, if you catch my drift.
Well, I should say that if anybody's read 1984, using the title Big Brother for anything is not really a good idea. I would recommend against it. And this is a good example why.
In the grand old country of Mexico, the cops hold you over until you break and give them a bribe. Well, joke's on them, though. I never have money to spend, much less bribe any cop.
Yeah, you can have my my food club bonus card and a couple Tums.
Yeah, that's a. I always make that joke all the time, man. If they kidnap me, if I went to Mexico and I got kidnapped, that would be their worst luck.
Yeah.
So you get nothing from me, man. I might cost you money.
Yeah. Ah, man.
You're not gonna make no money off of me. I might cost you money to keep around and stuff, but no one's gonna pay you shit for me. So I'm just putting that out there for any gangsters that are thinking about kidnapping Rob's Vintage Video.
Don't. Okay.
Don't do it.
Don't. There's better ones to do. Okay.
Don't.
At least monetarily wise. I'm just saying.
Don't. Plus, I got droids in here.
Yeah.
I got robots up in here that zap people and shit. You don't want to come messing with me.
Oh, it's like Chopping Mall. It's like Chopping Mall.
Very much like Chopping Mall in here when I activate these two mofos here.
Yeah.
These are two. These two right here are two bad motor scooters. Let me tell you.
Yeah. So, Rob, tape off is on.
Tape off. Oh yeah, we did. Let's do it again because we
do it again. That's right. We kind of lulled there. We lulled
past somehow.
Yeah, we did.
Professor says, if I ever get abducted, people will pay to keep me abducted.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Yeah. Just go ahead and here's an extra 10 spot. Go ahead and keep him a little bit longer, could you please?
I don't think I would like to hope nobody would go out of their way to pay to keep me abducted. They just either way they wouldn't give a shit. So
yeah,
that's what I'm assuming. Well, like I said before, and I'll say it again.
Tape off! Yeah! Tape off! Tape off! Tape off! Tape off! Tape off!
It's a tape off.
It's a tape off. And folks, if you're not familiar with tape off, a tape off is a game of one-upsmanship where Rob and I try to outmatch each other with the randomly selected genre, and we see what we have in our tape collections of said genre, and we see, who has the better tapes, who has more tapes, and who is going to be the better man of our on the spot collections. This is the collections that we have readily available, not the collections that are in our storage halls, because we have thousands upon thousands of tapes. This is what's readily available. Mine on my pirate ship, Rob in his video shop. So this is a random selection. See what we got.
Yeah, and also we're like trying not to like copy each other, right? So it's we may have the same kind of tapes too, and we're trying to stay original at the same time too. So it's a little difficult.
Yeah.
Tape off, tape on. The ancient art of VHS foo.
That's not true. That's karate, not kung fu. Okay. All right. Sorry. Okay, Professor.
Let's spill the beans here.
What do we got? Yes, random selection by Rob to see what the film genre is this week for the tape off. Of course, Friday Night Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain is the exclusive home of the tape off. And here we go, man. Let's see what we got this week, folks.
We got a. I'm not going to show it. Well, I'm going to show it to the camera, but you can never see it anyways. Because
that's right. We got to work on graphics for that, I guess.
Open up. Oh, there we go.
Oh, it's like a fortune cookie.
Creepy crawly / bugs.
You
can see it now. Can see it. Look, can you see it? Oh, you can see it.
Creepy crawly / bugs.
Yeah,
this is going to be one of those weeks. I'm not going to come out on top here. I have hardly any, and that.
I was just about to say, why would we put that in there? But anyway,
no, it's luck of the draw, man. Sometimes we don't, sometimes we do. It's like we're not going to win them all.
Not according to
Oh
that
my God, I
Karate
can't.
Kid remake, Captain. Not according to the Karate Kid remake, Captain.
Oh yeah,
Professor.
the Kung Fu Kid. The Kung Fu Kid. Yeah, just should have been called something else. That was like everybody's problem with that. Like I had no problem with like a reboot of it, but he called it something. He should call it something else.
Okay, before we start this, creepy crawly bugs, stuff like that. When you think that, what's the very first movie comes to your mind?
Uh I mean, me, arachnophobia.
I think that's
Or
probably I'd probably be like everybody in the chat there. You think of creepy crawly bug movies? What's the first movie comes to your mind?
probably that one scene in Temple of Doom. But that's that one
Like a
scene,
bug
though.
movie, like like a creepy. I mean, I know there's many. Like when you start thinking about it,
I don't
but
know.
what's the first one that pops to your head?
What a Bug's Life?
No, I was going to say probably arachnophobia for me too as well. That's the first one that
Okay.
comes.
Well, I said
Once I start
arachnophobia, and
thinking
then you
about it,
shot
I
me
think of
down, so I
more.
don't know what you're going for here.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just wondering what people think. Like, what's the first kind of movie comes to their head? Because there's not many really until you start thinking about
Yeah,
it.
I mean, well, like, the professor says the cockroach segment in Creep Show, sure, and like of course, like I said about Temple of Doom. Now we're talking about whole movies dedicated to the premise of creepy crawly
Yeah,
stuff,
creepy crawly
bugs.
slash bug movies.
Yeah, bugs. Bugs is the antagonist or protagonist, depending on what kind of movie it is. But you know what I mean? Those kind of stuff.
And like I guess like there's what's bugs, arachnoids.
Yeah, yeah. Insects, arachnoids, creatures, creepy crawly creatures, mutated bugs, alien bugs, bugs. That's where we are today. Bugs, creepy crawly movies, right here. So, chat, what do you think? Is there anybody else in the chat besides Professor Macabro?
Don's there. Night Owl's in the
Hey,
house.
Don, he's here. Al's
The
here.
holy tapeoids.
Yeah, what's going on? Don, what comes to mind when you think of creepy crawly slash bug movies? Not just segments of the movie, but the whole movie about bugs or creepy crawly things.
We'll read them in the chat. There, Jennifer Connolly.
Mm.
Is it
No, that's
because
right.
of,
Phenomenon. That's a good. That's one. I do not have that. That's a pretty expensive tape, but I wish I
well,
had
what's
it.
the chances that Professor says a movie that has Jennifer Connolly in it?
Wait, what are the chances? What are the odds? Who would have guessed?
I know you so well, Professor.
Yeah, we know you very well. We love you
I
so
know
much
you,
because of it.
Professor. Yes, exactly.
He loves him some Jennifer Connelly, that's for sure. Loves Jennifer Connelly. No, I
Who
don't have.
doesn't?
I don't have phenomenon. That's a good. There's a good choice there.
I don't have that either.
No,
I don't think so.
no.
Anyway,
I used to have the Swarm, but I sold that probably about 2 years ago. I used to
The
have it though.
Swarm.
Yeah, I think is Michael Caine in it. It's a Michael Caine film.
Huh.
It's a '70s movie about killer bees. I think it's about killer bees or like some kind of killer locusts or
Oh,
something.
that kind of sounds familiar to me now.
Yeah, you've probably seen it.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
The Swarm. Yeah,
Man, I wish I still had it for the show,
I
but I
know I've
don't.
seen some kind of killer bee movie. I know that.
No.
Maybe it was a made-for-TV movie. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know, but I used to have it. Don't have it. Wish I still had it for this show, but
Yeah, well, we don't. So, what
we
do you
don't.
got?
So let's. Yeah. What do I got?
What do
Let's see.
you got?
Oh my god. Oh my god. No, I'm not going to count that.
Bugs.
I'm not going to
Bugs.
count that, but I will. I will count this. Let's see. I'm going to have to count this because I really got nothing here. Starship Troopers.
I was just about to say that when I asked you, like, what comes to your head when you think of bug
Mhm.
movies? That's
Yeah,
why
sure.
I said arachnoids. I said arachnoids before because of those bugs, the bugs in Starship Troopers. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Alien bugs. So, they're counts. You know what I mean? It's creepy
They
crawly
just
stuff.
happen
They
to be
call,
large.
yeah, giant bugs, but.
Yeah, well, yeah, large, giant.
Well, that's okay. That's part of the
Big
genre. We said mutated alien bugs as well as regular bugs.
bugs. It says slash
Yeah.
bugs, so
Mhm.
it can be
I
any
thought
bug.
it was interesting about this distribution. It's a 97 or is it a 98? It's a 98, but it's that late in the game and they have a sticker label for the cassette. Usually they did not do that late in the game. It was
Oh,
usually just ink on the plastic.
oh
But
shit!
yeah, that, sticker.
Mine is back there. I'd like to grab mine to compare it to yours to see if the label's the same, but it's buried back there, so I don't have it.
Well, that's okay. I'm sure it probably is. Yeah.
I didn't bring it to the table in my mixture. But this here, well, I guess it's kind of something like that.
Hmm.
But not eight-legged freaks.
Oh, there you go. That's probably the one of the best known examples of such a genre of film. Would be that, yeah,
Large bugs.
yeah. And
I love this movie, man. This movie's awesome.
what the hell's his name? What the
David
hell's his
Arquette.
name? Yeah, David Arquette, WCW champion, by the way. Believe it or not, yeah, world champion.
Yeah, this movie, man. I've seen this movie a few times. Like this is like a comfort movie. It's one of those movies you can put on and watch all the time. All the time.
Mm,
Move this over. I'm trying to find a place to put it here.
yeah.
I'll move this over here,
Mm.
and I'll put them over here. Something like this. There we go.
All right, you need to seriously mute Professor. He is getting too horny for the show.
Let's see. I haven't seen what's his name? What's his name?
Yeah, he needs to take care of something.
Yeah, sexy. Yes, she is. The
Uh-huh.
shower scene is good. There's a lot of good scenes in that movie.
Yeah.
My favorite, Kingdom of the
No.
Spiders with Shatner. My
Another
favorite
tape.
are the Slimy Slugs and Night of the Creeps.
I had Kingdom of the Spiders, but I sold it about 2 years ago. Wish I still had it.
Night of the Creeps is an expensive tape, man, these days. Holy
Yes, it
fuck.
is. Oh my God, yes, one of those expensive tapes. Yep.
I had the opportunity I could have bought that recently, and I was like,
Mhm.
no.
Yeah. Well, I should say I don't know if that counts because they don't crawl; they slither. So it's. I mean, you got to draw the line somewhere, man. That's
Well, but
where you got.
they're still bugs, though. They fall under
Are
the bug
they?
category. Well, don't they fall under the bug category or no?
Worms aren't insects. I mean, worms are their own thing, and so are slugs and all that. But I don't know. It's like I don't know.
I would accept it.
Yeah, maybe
that's
I
me.
would too. But yeah, we don't have Night of the Creeps. That's like one of those tapes that no, we do not have because it's really hard to obtain.
I'll get it one day, and sooner or later. But I mean, if I need it, I'll end up pulling the trigger and getting it. But I'd rather come across it a little more organically than just going to like a convention and paying somebody like close to $200 for it. You know, like.
Let me spoil it for you. You're not going to come across it organically. You're just not. No, you're not.
Well, I know I meant like a little more. Like I mean, like through somebody like somebody I know where I can deal. Like maybe get it at a decent price.
Mm-hmm.
I meant like that, not at a convention where somebody's like, yeah, give me $500 for it.
Yeah. I mean, I hope you do. I really do. I hope that for you. But I don't know. I got to be pragmatic about it. I just don't think it's going to happen. That's like finding the same, like the first distribution, the big box copy of I Spit on Your Grave, or it's like finding a copy of Terror Vision. It's like you're not going to.
Well, I did that. I did exactly what you just said. I found the big box copy of I Spit on Your Grave, and I paid $85 for it or $80 for it or something.
Okay, good. But did you find it in the wild?
Yeah, I found it on in the wild on Marketplace, searching through for tapes. Yeah.
Nah, I'm not counting that.
Well, no,
it wasn't on
a shelf. It wasn't sitting on a shelf someplace.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's the good stuff. When you find that and you like jump out of your shoes.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's long gone. That's for sure long gone.
Oh yeah, it's been a long time since that happened. Been a long time since that happened.
Eight-legged freaks with later to be sexy Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah,
she's young in that one.
Yeah, see, we need to mute him for a second.
Slimy slugs do count, and then Slither is a good one. Yes.
Yes, Slither's a good one. We don't have it again. I mean, I don't have it. Do you have Slither? I don't have Slither.
I don't think I do. Otherwise, I would probably have. Well, I don't know. I mean, we just throw a random arsenal in here, so I don't have Slither with me now. But I haven't gone through the whole collection to see. But
I know that's one of those tapes I don't have, even in my storage. On my storage island.
Ginger Ninja just watched Kingdom of Spiders not too long ago, and the ending was awesome.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with Shatner and giant spiders, man. I mean, that's just.
Lady, yeah. Did you all tape off yet? We're taping off right now.
Rob, why don't you tell the good folks once again what we're in the middle of doing? Why don't you show them?
Okay? You want to test me like that? No, you want to come at me like
Yeah.
that? Well, that's what we're doing.
That's right. Lady A, you're just in time. We're right in the midst of it. Lady A, this week's topic is bugs / creepy crawly films.
Creepy crawly bugs.
Yeah, creepy crawly bugs.
This is basically the same thing, really.
Yeah. Mimic. Would you count Mimic, Rob?
What's Mimic?
I mean, I don't think I wouldn't. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't.
I don't remember. I have to read. I have to look. What's the synopsis again?
It's. Oh no! You know what? I think I would count Mimic. Actually, it's like an alien kind of thing. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. I'm thinking of Species.
What year is it?
That what is it? That's is that 99? Or am I?
Mimic.
What am I thinking of?
Here's the definition.
I know what mimic means.
Yeah, Mimic film. Okay.
97.
97.
I never seen that movie.
Yeah, I did. I had it too. I probably still do, but it's not here.
Horror sci-fi.
No, I don't know, man. I don't know. But
well, when a cockroach.
Oh, there we go. Yes,
when a cockroach spreads plague threatens to decimate the child population of New York City. Well, I mean, it sounds like a bug movie.
Yeah. Okay. I don't have it, but yes, you're right.
Mira Sorvino. Yeah, I never seen this movie. Her research associated rig up a species of Judas bugs and introduce them into the environment. Yeah, it's about bugs. That's what it's about. So,
Professor is laying it on us right now. It's about a bunch of genetically engineered cockroaches that evolved to hunt humans. Well, yes, then of course I do. You know, I was thinking of Species at first, Professor. That's what I was thinking of.
There you go.
Not right at all. Not right at all.
That sounds like it's about bugs, so that I think that would count. But I don't have that movie.
I don't have it. No, I did have it. I know I have it, but it's not here. Not on my ship. Again, the tape off is what we have readily available in our collections right here. Me on my ship.
I didn't
Robin
even
is
think of what isn't there another one? Never mind. I don't want to hold up. I'm thinking of another movie like that. I by the title, I didn't think that it's about bugs, but it really is. I'll get back to it.
That's okay. That's all right, man. Don't bug out about it. All right. You know, I appreciate if you laughed at that. That was kind of funny. I mean, come on.
The fart is priceless button on that. Yeah, I told you everybody why the fart is there, right? Because sometimes I got to convert the video, and I need to do something to the video so that I can save it.
He needs to add something to make it a file on his own. It's interesting how that shit works.
Fart sound in it, and then I can save it, and then it goes on because StreamYard plays MP4s. So
yeah,
anyway,
technical stuff.
Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Josh has a MGM big box lot, and most of them are Canon movies. He was on Video Tasties live stream talking about these Canon movies earlier today, and he should be getting these movies in the mail soon. Very cool.
Okay.
Let us know about that, Josh.
Yeah.
Canon movies.
Yeah, we're good, man.
Obviously, they're good movies.
Yes. The MGM. They're MGM. They're not big boxes. They're book boxes. Okay. Big boxes are different. Big boxes are big boxes. Book boxes are book boxes. MGM used book boxes. I know everybody calls them big boxes, but it's not accurate.
Viva Canon. Yeah.
Viva Canon. Absolutely, Josh. Absolutely, Echo.
Right.
Yes. We have.
I keep forgetting that we can see the chat. The chat over here. I don't have to keep showing. So.
Yeah.
All right. What else?
On the replay for that though, you can't see it at all. It's like so small. It's like
tell them to enlarge it. I don't know what to tell you.
All right.
Lady says big boxes. Oh my.
Yes, big box is huge. They can trap a bear.
Mm-hmm.
Hello
down there.
Hey, speaking of Echo.
There's Echo.
Okay. All right. That's enough of
Oh
that.
yeah, I didn't even realize it was Echo. Sorry, Echo. Thanks for being here, buddy. Good to see you, man.
Hey, Rob,
Yes,
why
sir.
don't you remind the good
I mean,
people
Cap.
what we're in the middle of doing right now? Why don't you go ahead and remind
We
them
are
again?
in the middle of. I have to go back over here. We're actually in the middle of That's what we're in the middle of.
Right, folks. Um,
A reminder.
all right. Well, of course, this is obvious. Just kind of like jumps right out. But my next selection is Empire of the Ants with
Yeah,
Joan
that's
Collins.
definitely.
Yeah.
Go
I
ahead.
don't remember. Was this before 1977? So this is like after she went a little bit crazy. I don't really remember though, but yeah, Joan Collins.
That's definitely a bug movie.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is a good time. This is a what year is this? 19. This is a 1993. Good times home
Good
video
time.
distribution. Yeah,
I believe I have that same tape.
yeah. And it was a hey Robinson Orion sub distribution.
Oh yes, I like an Orion sub
Yeah,
distribution. Adam Wright
nice.
is here. He says, "What's up, you animals?"
Hey, what's up, Adam? What's going on, Rampager? What's up, man?
So, Empire of the Ants. Have you watched that?
Not recently. I saw it a long time ago. I haven't watched it. It's a good times home video, so I'm sure if I were to pop it in my VCR right now, that'll be the last time I'd be able to watch it because it's such a crappy tape. It would just like completely disintegrate.
I wasn't sure which way you were going to go with that. If you're
Yeah,
going to say
it's
it's a
like
good
this.
times tape, but it's either going to last forever or it's going to disintegrate.
No, it's not. I mean, good times is sort of there. Like it's like they're not as bad as UAV or like Star Classics, but
Uh,
they're kind of there. They're kind of there. Yeah.
yes, I agree. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
What else was I going to say now?
Because
I don't.
I think it was two, Adam. I think the same director did, which was, hold on, I'm sorry, Rob.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Who did that? That was, I got a cheat
Food of
here.
the Gods, I think. Yeah.
Burt Gordon. I think Burt. I think. Anyway, Empire of the Ants is based on a H.G. Wells story, and is Food of the Gods based on an H.G. Wells story as well, or am I mistaken? But I think, yeah, I think Burt Gordon did direct both of those as well. I'm not sure.
Hmm.
You know. You know.
Josh is thinking about picking up the Savage Bees
Yeah, that would be a good one. Too bad I don't have that either.
on a old VA USA home video release. Okay.
Yeah, big box, big
Yes, it
box.
is. Adam Wright says, "Yes, it is, Captain."
Okay, good. Yes, thank you, Adam. Thank you very much. I kind of thought it was,
Empire
but I
of
wasn't sure.
the Ants, eh?
Yeah.
Ants. Um, what can I do here? Well, this one here is a they crawl, they
Oh,
creep, they kill.
oh my God, I'm worried.
It says your roach problem just got a lot worse. They crawl.
That's a great one. That's like the epitome of what we're talking about here, isn't it? Yeah.
Check out the guy in the back too. Oh, let me pop this up here. He's had enough of this. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. So have I.
We'll see.
Oh, come on.
That's not nice to say. Anyways, look.
Yeah.
Cockroaches. Ah.
Yeah. That's about enough of that, he says. Oh,
Ah.
no. Rob, are you okay, Rob?
Yeah, they crawled on me.
Yeah.
So they crawl.
Adam Wright
This
says,
is
oh, that movie's.
Lionsgate. Is it a Lionsgate? Yeah, it's Lionsgate. Lionsgate release home entertainment. Lionsgate Home Entertainment printed label.
Adam Wright says, oh, that movie sucks. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I never said it was good, but
Yeah. The Nest. That'd be a
they
good one.
crawl.
The Nest, they had a Warner Home Video clamshell. That was like a really early release. I wish I had that one. But yeah, much better Roach Abomination flick. Yeah.
Do you guys collect those modern movies that get VHS releases?
I don't.
I'll pick one up here and there. I'm actually waiting for. I ordered it March 8th.
Mhm.
Do you remember
Tough.
Gareth had a live stream with the dudes that made the movie The Last Video Store? They're from Canada.
Mhm.
They're from out west Canada, and they had a mega pack pre-order that I ordered in March 8th, and I still haven't got it.
You're probably not going to get it. I think they might have scammed you. Oh
No, I
yeah,
don't think so.
it's in the mail. Oh, it's in the mail, man.
I messaged them and they said they had complications, whatever, and I'll be getting it soon and stuff like that. But
Okay.
I buy like this here. This is Rad. I got a
Mhm.
copy of Rad, and this is a newer copy. Oh, actually, I'll show it. I'll pull it out here. There's an opportunity. This is Rad. This is a new release from
Uh,
Vinegar Syndrome, I think, or something like that.
mm.
Let me pop it up. I don't really buy these. I sometimes I will, depends on what it is. And I like Rad, and this is pretty cool because how do you open it now? It lights up. You know, when you open it up,
Man, that's a lot of trouble for.
the tape lights up and stuff.
That's
No,
pretty cool, man.
I can't remember where it was, but I don't want to break it because this is magnetic.
Wow.
This flap here is magnetic.
That's good for the tape. That'll. Yeah, I'm sure it won't erase what's the
No,
information
no,
that's
it's
on the
beautiful.
tape.
It's beautiful. It works out well.
Okay,
So, anyways,
that's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I like that and all, but I just like I like the old stuff. I don't. Why look back? You know what I mean?
well, so do
This
I.
is not
That's why
me.
I don't buy all kinds of them.
Yeah.
I bought that mega pack from those dudes because it was Canadian. It was Canadian guys, a Canadian movie, and I wanted to support it. So
Okay. Okay. What did Adam Ray say back there about the nest? Was it Am I thinking of the nesting? Because
who? What? Who say what?
Why don't you go back to the chat? We're
Oh,
missing like
here.
a bunch of stuff that's actually talking about what we're supposed to
Oh,
be talking about on the
sorry. Oh,
show.
excuse me. Oh, sorry. I didn't even know.
Just saying. I'm just saying.
They
We talk about
want to
rad.
hear about. We were talking about something the chat said. We're talking about new tapes.
No, keep going. The last behind that. The last
After
thing
that,
he said. Yes. Keep
this one,
going. No. Beyond that. Back.
back. This one.
Mm-hmm. Right after that. Look, you went too far. Just a little bit too far.
This one here.
Yes. No. Back. Down. Further. Yes, there it is. Am I thinking of the nesting? I might be thinking of the nesting. Okay. Maybe I'm thinking of the nesting. For the Warner Home Video clamshell.
The nesting.
Yeah. But yeah,
I'm not familiar.
and then yeah, he did say what the nest does have like the giant cockroach pretty much humping the woman. What did he say that? That was back. Yes, he says that was back. No, but before that. I'm sorry, Rob. We're missing some good stuff. Missing good stuff here. We're missing good stuff here. That was after that. Right after that.
This one.
Yes. yeah. That's okay. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, that was in the MGM case. Okay, never mind. All right. Sorry, Rob.
It's okay. It's so humid here. All the bugs are
Oh
out in
yeah.
full force. And these movies are making me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah. Sorry, Lay Day. Yes, same here. This is going to be a bad summer for bugs. I think for a lot of places, or a good summer for them, I guess.
Yeah, well, it depends on what your perspective is.
Mhm.
Say, this is a bad summer for bugs, and the bug's like, no, that's a great summer for me. I had a great
We're
summer.
having a good time here. What are you talking about? This is that, man. We love you.
Mosquitoes are like, let me see them ankles. Yep.
Next time I go to Edmonton, I'll be checking out that Salvation Army store. Hopefully, they might have some good tapes there. Yeah.
Okay. Well, nobody here is even close to Edmonton, but thank you for sharing.
Edmonton, Canada? Edmonton, Alberta? Holy shit. That's even far from me. Ticks is the biggest bad bug flick. Oh, Ticks.
Yeah, I think that's I think what was the tagline? They'll get under your skin. That was the tagline. I remember reading about that in Fangoria a long time ago. I don't have it. That's another one of those tapes that sort of
I don't have ticks either.
yeah, it's sort of sort of hard to get a hold of, but I wish it did for this very purpose. But
Yeah, that would be super, convenient. But
yeah,
it is what it
yeah,
is.
it is what it is. And did you go last, or did I go last?
I just put out the crawl. So
Oh, okay. Well, speaking of that's a good segue then with ticks. Speaking of bloodsuckers,
oh,
I got mosquito.
my own brother, a shit sucking vampire. Wait till
Yeah,
mom finds out.
that's mosquito. But I should
I
say this
love
is
that
a.
movie, man. I love that
Oh
movie.
yeah, that was just on TV the other night, and of course I watched it. It's like it's just such a fun movie, man. You know what I mean?
I love
What a fun
Mosquito.
movie that is. Lost
I have
Boys,
that.
not Mosquito. We're talking about, folks. We're talking
Yeah,
about Lost
they're
Boys.
both good, but Mosquito's a really good one. And
Yeah.
is that a Vestron video release or?
No, well, no. This is a Hemdale home
Oh.
video, which is interesting because Hemdale. No, never mind. Well, you know what's funny, and that brings me to an interesting point. I remember this now. I got this a long, long time ago at a thrift store. One of my first VHS finds,
Oh, I think I
and
remember. I remember what you're going to say now too. Go
yeah,
ahead.
I'm sure you do because I probably said it a million times. But this was one of my first experiences with the lesson to always check your tapes before you buy them. Because I didn't check this until I got it home, and instead of Mosquito, I get favorite cartoon classics featuring Bugs Bunny, Betty Boop, and others. So this,
This off, eh?
yeah, this is it's Mosquito Sleeve with a cartoon cavalcade cassette. So that's only a half point for me.
Well, since that, let me see here.
Well, these bugs is in the title of it. I mean, it had Bugs Bunny, Bugs, right? Bugs.
I don't know why my Mosquito. I have the Vestron video release of that one, and I thought I might have had it in my Vestron video drawer, but I don't. It must be over in the horror over there. So, but I have that same tape too.
Wow.
I love that.
Thought he had it in his drawers.
So yeah, because I got some drawers over here with like different kinds of just certain releases, like CBS Fox, the old ones, and
Yeah.
the RCA and all that shit.
Well, I should say that this is supposed to be, the sleeve at least says, a 1995 Hemdale home video release, but I wish we had feel-o-vision. If you could feel the cassette sleeve, it feels weird. Like it feels really thin. So I don't think this is a legit copy. I think it might be a bootleg with an unlicensed cartoon cavalcade VHS inside of it. So this is
That seems
so
to be.
illegal. This is so illegal. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
Breaking the law. Breaking the law.
Breaking the law. Breaking. I don't think it's over there. Where is that mosquito? It's bugging me now because I want to show it, but
Oh, it's bugging you.
it's bugging me. No pun intended.
Mhm.
Anyway, I got this.
Yeah.
This is pretty cool. This is actually a pretty cool tape because I've seen it with and without the lenticular cover, but Creepy Crawlers. Do you know this movie, Creepy Crawlers? Check it out.
No, I don't. Look at that. Look at that cover. That's awesome. Oh man, I don't even want to watch it. I'm going to get creeped out.
The creepy crawlers are on his face.
I'm creeped out without even seeing the film.
They're creeping all over his eyes. Creepy
That's quite the
crawlers.
marketing. Look at that. That's a cool cover.
Yeah, the back is like the back got nothing. You can't even really make out with there's a picture of a dude's face in between some other stupid shots. It says they're in the walls, they're under the floor, and they're hungry.
Oh my god.
And it says it's feeding time on the front cover. Doesn't star anybody I know of,
Yeah, I'm sure it doesn't.
but the cover looks great. I love it.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Yeah,
Let me
I did like that.
Zoom in if you want to see it closer. There, creepy crawlers.
Just pinch your screen.
Pinch it.
If you want to look. Oh man, Adam, right? I mean, if I paid more than a quarter for it, I would think I was conned. But I don't. I only paid a quarter for it, so it's not that big of a loss.
Yeah.
I always say the minute I start worrying about a quarter is the minute I should stop collecting VHS. Right?
It's a matter. It's at that point it's something to laugh at.
Yeah, that's not a big deal. Not a big deal. I like Bugs Bunny. I mean, I like Betty Boop. Either way, I got a cool tape, I think.
Let's
Hmm
see either.
I like it how the chat gets like really like chatty all of a sudden, and we're like way behind.
I can't even keep up. So you
I
guys
know.
speak
It's like,
there.
wow, they just wake up all of a sudden and like,
That's what the chat is there for. So I don't have to like pop it up and everything. The chat can be there. Everybody can read it. So if I don't highlight your chat, I'm sorry, but it's there for everybody
yeah,
to see.
okay. I'm just trying to.
And I'm reading it, and I love you. I kiss you, and I'm glad and happy that you're here. And thank you for joining us. And
I
cheers.
love you. I kiss you. I love you. I kiss you.
I love you. I kiss you. So here's the
Uh,
here's the here's the
and
deal.
Field of Vision, I really hope does not exist, Lady. I hope it does not happen. But she thinks it's going to happen sooner than I think. So,
Well,
yeah.
that's we'll have to
Yeah,
cross that bridge when we come to it.
I guess so.
So,
Yeah.
Cap, here's the deal. I need to walk the plank.
Oh, you know what? I was getting ready to say the same thing myself.
Were you?
Yes, I was actually, but not
Good.
as urgent as you probably. I can see it in your eyes. You're like,
Uh,
it's now or never. So you're starting to tear up. I think.
no, no. Now I'm thinking of we should have like an intermission video.
You want an intermission video?
Yeah, just like
Okay. Well,
just long enough for us to both walk the plank and get back here, and then be like, we'll be back after these messages, kind of thing.
Lady says plank off. Plank off.
Plank
Yeah.
offs.
Well, what kind of video should we play, Rob, or should you play?
I don't
Really?
know. Just let's go down to the lobby. I don't know.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
No, that's that intermission thing that was it Quentin Tarantino used that shit there?
Well, that was everything. That was
Get ourselves a
that's
treat.
PD. Yeah, just run the television trailer. I don't know if we
Television
can. We
show.
might not be able to, Adam. Yeah, we got to be careful with that.
So, a lady said I should come up and do some karaoke.
I'm not
Let's try
opposed
to
to
say
that.
it properly. Karaoke.
If you want to, can we get that? Can we make that happen? Is that easier than we think?
What, for a lady to do karaoke?
Yeah, we just send her a link to the stream and just have her
Yeah,
just sing
lady can
without
do
music.
karaoke anytime she wants on here.
Without music, just sing.
We could stop a tape off in the middle of the tape off for ladies karaoke.
Karaoke, yeah, karaoke. Yeah.
All right, so let's see your next tape. And do you want to show your next tape while I run to the commode quick?
Yeah. You said
While I step
commode.
While I step outside the video store and take a leak in the alley.
Yeah. I will show a tape if you want. Yeah, sure.
Okay, you do that. Talk about it briefly. Talk amongst yourselves, and I'll be back.
Rob, have a good wee wee. Well, folks, like I said, bug movies. I don't have much of them. I should have more, but a lot of them are very, very pricey and really, really hard to come across. But I do have very, very few. One of them, which I'm going to count, maybe you won't, maybe you will, doesn't really matter. Either way, it's a great John Goodman flick with Matinee. Very, very, very tremendous film. Also deals with the atomic fears with the atomic bomb and all that. Just talks about the outrageousness that was the theater experience back in the day, to where there were so many gimmicks to make it just going to the movie something so special. And the Matinee really taps into that with, of course, it's about bugs. The movie is Mant, the mutant ant, and there's lots of buggy stuff in it. Of course, it's more about it, the just the atomic warfare than it is about that. But this is really one of the only choices I have as far as bug movies go. Of course, tape off, the choice is randomly selected, so whatever it is whatever it is, and whatever we have readily available is whatever we have readily available. So very happy to have this. This was sent to me by my friend John from Mondo Cinema right here on YouTube. It was sent with a little gift pack, and I was very thrilled to get this because I was looking for this tape for a long time. So he didn't even know what he was doing. He just sent it to me without even knowing I wanted this film. So he just he just hit the nail on the head with that one. This is a 1993 MCA Universal home video release. Not the first release, because I think this was released in 90. The film was released in 90, I think. So this is not the first VHS distribution, but close enough. Close enough for rock and roll. Certainly close enough for me. So yeah, Matinee. Very, very fine film. If you haven't seen it in a while, definitely check it out.
Matinee. Ooh.
Yeah. What do you think, Rob? You like that film?
Love that film. I love John
Oh yeah,
Goodman.
man. Yeah, good stuff, man. It's a good movie, dude. It's a real good movie.
While I was gone, I was thinking this chat on the screen thing is good too. When one of us has to step away, because at least you can still interact with the chat before.
That's true. That's very true. That's very
you
true.
didn't see anybody say anything, right? So now you get to see what they're saying and hold down the fort a lot easier, I think.
Mm-hmm. Josh, let me know what year you have Matinee on VHS there.
I also have Matinee.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely a riff on William Castle. Certainly is. Absolutely is. Adam, right?
Oh, I can hear my cat outside the video store meowing.
Well,
it's cold outside. It's not cold. It's hot as hell.
Yeah, he's not cold outside. He's ridiculous.
Matinee. I do have Matinee.
Like I said, man, I was stretching pretty hard for that as far as a bug movie goes, but that's all I got, man. I tell you, I don't have much.
There's an awful lot of bugs in the movie.
Yes, but I mean, that 93, Josh says. Yeah, that's good then. That's good. I wonder if it was released after that, if they even bothered. But it seems like it's one of those sort of forgotten about films.
I think the one I have is probably the same one.
Probably the same one, yeah.
I don't have access to it at the moment, but I do have access to Arachnophobia.
Of course, there it is. Speaking of John Goodman.
Yeah. Thrills and comedy. Entertaining. It's great. That's what it says on the back.
Yeah, that's what it says on the back. Yeah.
There's Johnny Boy right there.
Yeah, there he is, man. Yeah. He doesn't play a big part in the film, but man, you certainly love him when you see him.
It's a roller coaster ride of it. They think they would use a little bit more bug related, comments on here, but
they don't care.
It's a roller coaster ride of a fun.
Well, I think like that's the one that doesn't have the spider on the cover. Like the UK release has like the spider silhouette coming down on the web in front of the moon.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Which is like that makes sense. Like, why didn't they do it for the US release? Usually the UK release stuff, it doesn't do the movie justice.
Yeah.
But in this instance, there are some instances where it does. In that instance, yes, the UK release of the Arachnophobia was a lot better than the US release.
I agree. This release.
It's like, what is it? A movie about full moons? No, it's a movie about spiders. Like, why isn't there a spider on the cover?
This movie is about it's about spring, or is about werewolves?
Yeah. Like what's happening here? Okay, yeah, good, nice cover. Yeah. Nice work. Okay, nice work.
Do a better job next time.
Yeah, how about you try harder? Okay,
try harder next time. Arachnophobia.
Yeah, you're only a multi-million-dollar studio. Why don't you try harder? Okay.
A movie about spiders with nothing about a spider on the cover of it.
Yeah.
Exactly. You could erase this right here off and put ET. Put ET on it, and you was okay. So it's an ET movie.
Yeah, it's an ET movie. ET was there.
Aliens.
Yeah.
All we see is a moon there.
Yeah, I mean the thing is with the aliens, at least you can really imagine what that is. With Arachnophobia, a movie that's about killer spiders, I don't know. I maybe would have put a spider on the cover. That's all I'm saying. I just know.
That's what I'm saying. It's super general. You can write anything you want underneath there. You can write like commandos if you want.
Yeah, it could be anything. Could be anything.
It's moon a moon
pirates. Yeah, moon butt lovers. Moon butt lovers pizza. Yeah, I'll take a large moon butt lovers pizza.
Good one. I think that's a good one. You call in there. You say it really quick too.
Yeah, you make anything sound like a pizza order. It sounds legit, doesn't it?
Real quick. Yeah, can I get a moon lovers? But what is it? What is it?
A moon butt lovers pizza. Chicago style, please. Think Thin crust. No,
I
thin
got a
crust.
Moon Lovers, but Moon Lovers pizza, butt lovers. Yeah, stuffed crust.
Yeah, hold on a second. Anybody want any wings? Wings? Yeah, can I
Yeah,
get a
stuffed
dozen
crust on it. Yeah, of course I
dozen
do.
buffalo wings too with that too, please? Yeah.
Hey, Dutch Film Buff is here. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, what's going on, Dutch? Hello, my friend.
We're talking about moon butt pizza. So
Yeah, we're talking about moon butt lovers. Well, actually, which is funny, and it says a lot about the U.S. release of the Amblin home video of arachnophobia. How they really dropped the ball there. It's like it's not a spider to be found on the cover of that, even though it's all about spiders. Instead, it's a full moon. So it was full moon butt lovers pizza, not
yeah,
Red Wings, Mr. Bones.
not
Red Wing, Mr. Bones.
Red Wings,
No,
Wongs,
Wangs.
Red Wangs,
Was them Wangs?
Red
Okay,
Wangs.
that's enough. That's enough.
Are you at what's his name? Jack Burton.
Jack, you leave Jack Burton alone.
This goes on my great neck. Oh, I mean, then a beer. Let's refresh my beverage. Everybody Wong Chung tonight.
Yeah, everybody Wang Chung.
Blue Wongs, red Wongs.
Blue Wangs.
Oh,
Wang. Was Wang still a computer company? I remember Wang being a computer company in the 80s.
Wang.
Yeah, them. Yeah, I wish I had them. Good call, Dutch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What has two wings and an arrow?
I don't know.
Me neither.
That's a terrible joke.
I can't say it. It's
Yeah.
it's not a. It's not
Oh,
cool.
okay.
Not cool
Okay.
anymore.
All right. Well, we'll switch gears here. Dutch, we were just talking about
Everybody
Mosquito
Wang Chung tonight.
and about my really weird double bootlegged copy because it was my first lesson learned about always checking the tape in thrift stores to make sure it's legit. But I didn't. I bought this a long time ago, and when I got home, I realized, oh, it's not Mosquito at all. It's Bugs Bunny and Betty Boop and other cartoon favorites. A unlicensed cartoon cavalcade VHS in what appears to be a bootlegged copy sleeve, because the sleeve is like very thin and really weird. So yeah, we talked about Mosquito and my experiences thus far with that film on VHS, at least.
So what's is it? After arachnophobia, are you next? Do you have another one? Is it you?
I am next. Yes, but you know what? Barely next. All right, so we're talking about bugs. Does Ladybugs count? Ladybugs with Rodney Dangerfield about the girls' soccer team and the kid that was in Sidekicks.
Yeah.
Jonathan Brandis, who actually unfortunately ended his own life. You know that story?
I'm gonna have to go ahead and say no.
Yeah.
Captain.
Okay. Well, okay, you're so smart. All right.
I don't
How
know if
about
there's
this?
any bugs. Is there any bugs in that movie?
No, there's bugs in the title.
Ladybugs.
There's bugs in the title. Okay. How about this? How about Bugs Bunny? All right. We're talking about bugs.
That's
This is bugs. Oh, you know what? This is funny. Wait a second. Hold on. Wait a second. Now, wait a second. I think we're getting ready to have a breakthrough here, right here live on Friday Night Tape Talk with Rob.
Don't tell me Mosquito is in there.
Hold on. No, I wish that'd be funny, but
Is
however,
the Mosquito in that Bugs Bunny tape?
Oh my God, it's the same tape. It's the same tape. Same tape.
It's the same tape.
It's in my Mosquito. The Bugs Bunny and Betty Boop and other cartoon classics. 1989 Union Communications Distributions. Look at this. The same thing. Isn't it amazing?
It's hard to see, but
I know it's hard to see. I hate the lighting in this. I hate everything.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. One of them is okay.
No. Just listen.
I'll take your word for it.
Take my word. Yeah, this is the honor system. That's amazing.
Yeah,
I never noticed that before.
We go by the honor system here.
So I have two copies of the same Bugs Bunny illegal VHS pressing. One of them should be a mosquito, but it's not. The other one is actually Bugs Bunny. Huh. Yeah. Right here, you saw it first. Right here, folks, on Tape Talk, Friday Night Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain. You saw it here, folks.
It is not
Yeah.
a Vestron release. It's a Hemdale. Is yours Hemdale?
Mine's Hemdale. Well, it's supposed to be, but
Oh
it's
yeah,
it's
I got
not.
the same one then. So I do have it. Here we go. Let me
Yes, you
pop it up.
do.
I thought it was a Vestron release, but it's not, and it's an X rental. It's got a cool like Velcro sticker here, where the plastic tag with the number of that would be on it.
Oh,
So
sure. Yeah,
you would leave
sure.
the box on the shelf, and you would take the tag
Yeah,
and
yeah.
bring it to the counter, and they would give
Yeah.
you the tape. But
That's
here's
good
the
stuff.
tape actually.
Betty Boop.
Oh.
He actually has a tape, folks. That's great.
It says mosquito.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you totally won this round of tape off.
Well, I just realized because I knew it wasn't in my horror section over there, and I know I had it in my VHS drawers. I have a bunch of VHS holders over here, but I thought it was a Vestron video release. Oh, and look at the old school video store number is still on here. It's number 6032.
The old category.
Yeah, 6032. Mosquito.
Well,
Let me put that back.
I'm pretty jealous because I don't have mosquito, but however, I do have 2 copies of favorite cartoon classics starring Bugs Bunny, Betty Boop, and others.
Yeah, well, you have that.
It's
You always
amazing,
have that.
man.
You will always have that, Cap.
I will always have Paris.
Yes, you will.
Hmm.
Okay, so what else
Hey.
do I got here?
Wasp Warrior,
Warrior.
very timely for chiming in on this
Yes.
rendition of Tape Talk. I mean, Tape Off when we were doing bug movies, Creepy Crawly movies. With a name like Wasp Warrior, you're in the right place, my friend.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I have a Nightmare on Elm Street 2 exclusively on JVC tape version. Wow. I have, let me see here. One.
Oh, did the Ringmasters do a Great American Bash on Vestron Video? That's
I got the
interesting.
media version of it. Astral Video of Media.
Is it video, or is it media or video treasures?
It's media.
We'll check the tape.
It's actually it's HGV Canadian. It's the Canadian
Oh, it's a Canadian subsidiary. That's
Canadian
cool.
Video Treasure HGV media release.
Yeah, you know what? Because media gets kind of weird towards the early '90s. They're like, yeah, it's media, but it's also video treasures. And if you're in Canada, it's the HGV. Like they got kind of weird.
But I have the first one. I got number 1 on media. That's the actual media tape.
Oh, that's the real deal Holyfield right there, man.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the first one.
Mm.
And then let me see here. Let me check the third one.
Yeah.
Third
Well, let's
one,
see. The Wasp Warrior is saying,
media tape too.
hey, check your first one again, man. Wasp Warrior is saying that this says it was recorded exclusively on JVC tape. What's your first one say?
No, he's talking about the second one. So
Oh, you're talking about the second one? What's
Let me
your,
see.
well, for shits and giggles, what's your first one say? No, not that one. The other one you saw. The other one you showed with the actual media release.
what that's in the first one, yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a second, yeah.
Silly. It's silly. So,
Oh, I was talking about it's Fuji.
Fuji. Oh. Here's the first 2 with the bottom lips. He says that sounds weird, but I know what you're talking about. The bottom lips. Yeah. I know what he's talking about. They're talking about.
Part 4, the media one as well.
Yeah, the second one. Yeah. They did a lot of stuff. I know there's a lot of stuff that was recorded like exclusively for a certain like videotape. I know I came across a Bill Cosby stand-up routine that was presented by Kodak Film and was recorded only on Kodak videotape. It was like some 85 stand-up special. Yeah, flaps and lips.
Where is that?
And this show is naughty. Flaps and lips.
Holy shit! There's all kinds of shit going on here. Man. All kinds of people talking.
Well, Wasp Warrior brought up a really good point about all kinds of stuff with the Nightmare on Elm Street distributions. Yeah, good stuff. We killed Mr. Bones. We killed him.
We killed Bones. Why do we kill him?
Look at him. He says he's dead.
Was he dead?
There was just too much funny stuff going on in the
I
chat.
didn't know what's going on. I was too busy showing Nightmare on Elm Street tapes. But
Well, talking about lips and flaps, and he crashed out. We shorted him out.
I'm going to counter your Bugs Bunny and Ladybugs with
Oh,
two
please
flies.
do. There you
Two
go.
flies.
Yeah.
A double dose of flies for you.
Mm.
There we go. Let's see what we can do. People seem to
Yeah,
like it.
I had the CBS Fox of the Vincent Price fly. I didn't have that distributions of the Jeff Gummy Bears fly.
Hey,
I
relax.
guess that's a 95. Is that a 95 one for the CBS Fox selections?
Yeah, it's a selections one.
Is that 95?
Give me a second here. Oh shit, it's dark. You can't really see it.
Hmm.
It's like gold on black. It's hard to read.
Yeah, that's great. I love it when they do that.
97.
97.
Yeah.
It's a cool deal, man. Yeah. That movie's disgusting. That's like one of those movies that really just gives me the heebie-jeebies, the remake of The Fly. Yeah. Heebie-jeebie city, man.
Yeah, so be very afraid.
Yeah. The Vincent Price one, a classic, of course, but it is just a little silly, especially when it just has like the big fly head. And it's like, not really sure if I'm supposed to be taking this seriously or not, but
Well, you're supposed to be because it's Vincent Price, for Christ's sake.
I know, but you take him with a grain of salt. He's just great and everything, but it's just like, man, I don't know.
He is quite serious, though.
Yeah, yeah. Clearly, it wasn't supposed to be a joke, but clearly I took it as one.
Yeah,
yeah.
We love that for him.
We do, absolutely. We love it for everybody.
I am doing extensive research.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do. I don't know if I'm doing it now, but looking through the archives here.
Yes, Wasp Warrior, you're very welcome. It's called Tape Talk for a reason, my friend.
Yes,
it is cool to talk about tapes here. There's lots to talk about. Tapes are a very extensive topic. I mean, it's a part of history that a lot of people don't really think to talk about much, but it is a very important part of our society, believe it or not. You know.
We're taping off here.
Right here on Taint Off.
I need more bugs.
Yeah. Well, I don't have any. Okay. So
Captain ran out of bugs.
Why doesn't everybody just go to bed? Okay.
Yeah, bedtime for everybody.
Just go lay down somewhere. Go lay down somewhere.
See the Mummy and the Monkey after.
Yes, absolutely. Be sure to stick around for Mummy and the Monkey. Of course, on Mummy and the Monkey's channel, not here, but right here on it. Right.
Stick around over there.
Yeah, you need to make your own channel lineup, but it's Friday-Night Tape Talk with Robin the Captain and Mummy and the Monkey. Make it part of your TGF lineup right here on ABC. That's how we say, but you have to go to the other channel to watch it. You can't watch it here.
Wasp Warrior said, I followed Captain Adam for years and bought a few tapes off you.
Cool. Which tapes did you buy, my friend? Let me know. That's cool. Thank you very much. It's always nice to hear from customers and friends, hopefully. You enjoyed your purchases.
You should be.
Let me know what you bought.
Captain Adam for years because he's had years and a very large, extensive collection library of videos that are very entertaining.
Yeah, I've been up. I guess be 5 years. March will be 5 years. Mm-hmm. This past March is when it'll be 5 years. I started in 2020, March of 2020. Oh, you bought that 94 Rumble? That's good. Yeah, that was a weird Rumble. That was kind of a weird one. Better than the 95 one. The 95 one, that was, or 96. 96 Rumble was really shit. I hated the 96 Rumble, but terrible. It was a terrible event. But 94 was cool. So I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you. Yeah, the 90s, well, the mid-90s for WWF were just a bit strange, weren't they? They had a lot of, after 92, sort of got weird for them. But that's how the business goes. It's cyclical. It's cyclical, as they say. It goes in a circle where it's good, it's good, it's good, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad, it's good, it's good, it's good. Yeah. So
everything goes up and down, right?
Yes, everything goes up and down.
Adam Wright wants to know, have you seen the film The Giant Spider Invasion? Where a giant spider is played by a Volkswagen Beetle.
No, I have not seen that, but I will see that immediately.
Yes.
Yeah,
And you will send it to me immediately as well.
immediately. Yes. Yes, Wasp. Yeah, the WCW stuff definitely a lot more fun to collect than WWF stuff. In my opinion, because it's not as easy to find because everybody pays attention to WWF. But WCW had just as many tapes in that area as well, and it's like nobody ever really pays attention to them. So yeah, um, yeah.
The skipper from
Skip.
Gallagher's Island stars in it.
What's his name? Alan. What's his name? Alan. What the hell's this guy's name?
Alan Skipper.
No, not Alan Skipper. That'd be
Skipper
too
Alan.
easy if it was.
Skipper Alan.
No, what the hell's his name? Hmm. Yeah,
Alan H. Skipper. No.
the skipper. I mean, that's how we know him. But
McHale?
it's Alan something. Yeah, Alan McHale. Yeah.
Oh.
Is it Alan McHale, or are you thinking of Alan or McHale's Navy?
Well,
Alan Hale. Yeah, Alan Hale.
Alan Hale. I thought I was going to say McHole.
Uh,
I said McHole for a minute.
Mick Hole.
Yeah.
I'll get a. Let me get 12-piece McNugget and a large McHole with hot mustard.
Uh-huh.
Let me get. Let me see here.
You're going to order, Captain.
Let me get a.
in the drive-thru.
Let me get a number 2 supersize.
You're going to supersize it, are you?
I want let me get the 20-piece McNugget. Yeah. And let me get a side of let me get a large McHole to go with that.
McHole's a good one.
Let me get a McHole.
You heard it first here,
McHole.
McDonald's.
Oh, it's on.
Hit us up and we'll make a McHole for you.
Yeah, I'll make a hole. Yeah, that's on the secret menu.
A McHole burger for you.
It's on the secret menu. You have to ask for a McHole.
You got to ask for it. That's right.
Oh, Lord and Lady Nicole McHole. Mrs. Nicole McHole. What are we talking about?
Talking about burgers, I think.
Yeah, I hope.
Excuse me.
And also, let me get like pizza.
Colder sauce on that one, and put on the extra sauce.
Let me get a large Chicago style moon butt lovers pizza. Yeah.
You mean a moon butt lovers now?
Moon butt lovers, and I'll take a 20-piece of boneless buffalo wings. Yeah. Yeah. Adam, right? We lost your mind.
Yes, that's.
He says, "What in God's name?" Yeah, he's right to ask such questions.
Spiraling into madness.
Yeah, Nicole. Light Day knows what I'm talking about. Nicole McCall of the McCall Dynasty, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Nicole McCall.
That's what I was talking about.
Nicole McCall.
McCall. So that was the end of the bug tape off.
That's it. That's it for me. I'll tell you what. You had to go tinkle. I got to go take a pee off the shippy.
Okay.
Can you hold? You got another tape? Or are you done too?
No, I'm done. But I can. Don't worry.
Hold that shit down. I'm not done talking to the good people out there.
To pay the bills, buddy. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it.
I'll be right back, folks. Rob, you talk to the good people.
I'll talk to him.
You're so nice. Just talk to the good people, okay?
I'm gonna reach out to him and talk to him.
Yeah, reach out and tug on them.
I don't know. Tug on him. Yeah, my name is Tug Speedman. Yes, Professor. I fuck with it. Snap into a taint. But the hot mustard is top tier. What a great chat. Some crazy shit going on over here. Yeah, when we hit 88 miles an hour, you're going to see some serious shit. Tugboat. I want that Predator 2 poster back there. That thing is the tits. That is it. I'm very lucky and happy to own that poster because a good friend of mine sold it to me. It's in an immaculate shape because it's an original as well. I love it. I like it. I want some more of it. No, that's not how it goes, but I don't get down with sauces like that. It sounds like a nightmare of a... Come on, man. I like sauces. I like to dip a sauce. You know what I mean? I don't like sticking all kinds of sauces like one sandwich, and when you bite it and everything squirts out fucking everywhere. Maybe you can dip it like this. Yeah, yeah. Good buddy sold me that one and the Turtles one here. That's the original Ninja Turtles one over here as well. Good dude. Good posters. I mean, I used the Hershey's syrup. What are you talking about, Professor? You've used Hershey's syrup for what? Cream and strawberries? Can't say what I've done with it. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know, man. You being cheeky? Oh, you cheeky monkey? Are you a bum looker? He's a cheeky bastard, is he? Oh, dastard. Oh, sorry, excuse me. That sounds better than bastard, eh? Bastard. But you are a cheeky monkey, Professor. And this is tape talk, not cheek talk. Sneaky, sneaky. You are underestimating the level of sneakiness. Very, very sneaky. Very, very sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. I know Larry's there. He's being sneaky in the background. He wants to change my socks for me. Mr. Deeds. I'm not wearing socks. I got slides on. Or what they used to call flip-flops back in the day. Now they call them slides. Like they call leggings tights, right? When I was young, they called it tights. Girls wore the same thing and they were called tights. Now they're called leggings. Being from the north, where I'm from, leggings, where I come from, are snow pants that you would put on that snap into your winter jacket. Winter pants are called leggings because you put your leg in. Those are the original leggings. Just a little retro info for you, refresh your memory for everybody. In case they try to pull some kind of Mandela effect, Berenstein Bears on us. Steen, whatever. Yeah, tights, man. That's what they are, tights. That's what they always been. Then all of a sudden, they're leggings. Because they tight. Yo, that jacket is tight, son. Not run that shit, bitch. Son. Yeah, son. Yeah. Also, might go on hiatus after tomorrow's Money in the Bank match. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm watching that tomorrow, too. You must be going on overload, yeah. Smoke coming out. Professor Mecha Bro would definitely overheat during that. So I'll be watching that tomorrow. I believe. Yes, don't hurt yourself, Professor. Don't do it. Relax. Don't do it. Even when there's a lot of chicks in it.
What the fuck? This is what I tuned back into.
Captain McHole is here. How you doing, Captain McHole?
Yeah, I just kind of, I'm just relaxing. I'm just relaxing, going to it. Let something do through it, or whatever.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Let me should I no, well, can I put you back? Yeah, if I remove you, right? Yeah, so I'll remove that for now. There we go.
Yeah. It's your show. You can do whatever you want.
Professor goes to Hollywood. Relax, Professor, don't do it. There's a lot of chicks in it. When you want to come, watch.
Yeah, yeah. I guess you got to watch saying that anymore, don't you?
Yeah.
Can't say that kind of stuff. Don't say that kind of stuff anymore.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, sure.
You didn't hear me say anything. I didn't say shit. I'll just melt with all the gothy goodness. I might need someone to scup my puddle. Does that say scup? My
I
puddle
don't know. I
after
just guessed.
melting from watching that.
Let me guess. That's Professor saying that. I can't see
He's
the chat
talking
right
about
now.
Money in the Bank tomorrow,
Oh,
wrestling.
yeah, he's gonna be a puddle.
Yeah, he's going on overload. He's on overload.
He's steaming out.
Well, if anybody knows the professor, that's just the way he is.
That's just the way he is.
That's just a professor.
Yeah. It's like when you read that comment, like I couldn't see the chat, but I knew exactly who said that. I was like, that's Professor. Like that's something Professor would say all day
Everybody
long.
did. Everybody did.
Yeah.
Nice pause for some stress intake there. You took a sip, I took a puff.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the
Yeah.
one
Rob is vaping and taping.
vaping and taping?
That's right. I'm drinking and stinking.
Lady wants to know who's the one goth wrestling chick that you're looking forward to seeing. Rhea? I think she's the only really. Well, no. Well, I mean, goth. I think. No. There's a couple that look, I guess, goth, but she'd be the gothist, if I'm not wrong.
The gothiest.
Yeah, the
Gothiest.
gothiest. And Professor, I knew he was going to say Alexa Bliss and Rhea Ripley.
Mm-hmm.
And Stephanie Voger, yeah, she's very nice. Yeah, she's very nice. And there's three of us gothy goddesses in one single ring. So there you go.
And yeah, Professor's just going to be beside himself. He's going to be in a rut. He's going to be in like rut season.
Yeah. It's just that I think the other two are very nice ladies. They're very they're easy on the eyes and whatnot. And so is Rhea Ripley, but Rhea is very like not the same category as the other two. Like the other two seem like girly kind of girls, And Rhea looks like she might be like a serial killer or something, or like
yes.
or she might bite your head off or something. I don't know. She's different from the rest of them.
Well, I think it's great that they're all like just really excellent performers. I mean, I know like, God, last time I saw WWF or WWE television was probably 2006, and like their women's division was just stupid. Like it was just like, oh, there's a brawl and panties match. Like, what are you guys doing? Like, this is stupid. Like, okay,
yeah, that's crazy. I listen. I'm like, obviously wrestling for me is in the '80s, right? When I was a kid growing up, I watched all that wrestling. Then I didn't really watch it much for the most of my life. I dabbled a little bit when they kind of like when Shane McMahon was around taking over and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
With Booker T and all that kind of stuff. I had friends that watched it, so they kind of I got into it a little bit. Then I ducked back out again, and I'm only jumping back into it recently. And I watch everything now.
Yeah.
And I enjoy it. I think it's cool. I mean, it is what it is, and it's funny. I find it very entertaining, whether you like wrestling or not.
I mean, if it's good stuff, man, I'm gonna watch it. Like I like the performance, and I like it's if you're good in the ring, that's good. But I know, like with WWF, especially like with their women's division, well, basically WWF never really had a women's division. They did sort of, but there was like 4 contenders, and like they would have matches, but they would be like dark matches or like the matches you saw when you went to go get popcorn. Like they weren't like really a big deal. When they brought it back, like in like the early 2000s, and they were like just totally making it just like a sexual spectacle out of it. It was like these.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? At least nowadays,
the mid 2000s is when like the women's division really heated up, and like that was like, okay, this is wrestling. So that's like, yeah, I'm glad they did that.
Yeah, like I find now, like they have like a little bit of a sexy twist to them, but it's not all about sex. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I mean, you could say the same things for the dudes. Like, it's like if that's what you're into, you know what I mean? Like, they just kind of make a little bit of appeal to it. It's like that's their character, you know what I mean? But like before it was like just all about like sex. Like this isn't wrestling. This is like
crunchy,
exactly. This is crunchy sock material.
Yeah.
And if you look at it, if you really look at it, like the women's uniforms are not that bad. Like they're not much different from the guys who wear
No.
small little pieces and all that stuff.
No. Most of the guys wear less than the girls do. So it's like, you know.
Yeah, bra and panties match. LOL.
Yeah. It was a thing, man. It's
Yeah. I liked when I was young, man. I had the obviously the cartoon, the Hogan's cartoon that was on and all that stuff, and I had
Rocky
like
Wrestling.
yeah, I had like I had like a I think was it a Christmas tape I had of the wrestling, or it was I don't know, it went in a wrestling tape with the Demolition song that I tagged you in there, the
Yeah.
theme song and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I loved it all back then, and then it just I kind of like everybody else, I guess I let it go,
Mm-hmm.
and then I didn't touch it again until like I had friends who were who were still into it. I'm like, you guys are still watching wrestling, and that's when I realized that we're talking about like I'm like in my late teens, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
How big it was getting, and then man, it's so large wrestling, it's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. I know it's because I was really into it. Like '89 is when I really got into it. That's like the greatest year of wrestling, in my opinion. '89. I stayed with it till probably about '91. Then I lost interest, and then I got back into it in '95. Lost interest in '99, and that's kind of how it was. Like I just sort of floated. I kind of like keep tabs with what's going on, but I'm not really into the current product.
Yeah.
I mean, especially after like the bra and panties stuff. I'm like, what am I watching? This is just stupid. You know, basically after the Monday Night Wars stopped is when I kind of like stopped watching. You know what I mean?
Well, I watch it now, and I watch it mostly to have because I have friends in common that watch it, and I watch it mostly to have something to talk about
Yeah.
in common with them, just to be in on the story and everything, and
Yeah.
and that's why I started watching it, and now I enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, I knew I was I got really into AEW like back, I guess when it first started back in I guess it'd be 2020, 2021, whenever it first started. But then I sort of dwindled off. The AEW was pretty fun.
I don't. I'm not very. I don't know a lot about the other organizations. I just like I'm not that savvy, even with the the WWE or WWF
Mm-hmm.
or whatever it was, because like so never mind knowing all the other
Yeah. Well,
organizations.
there really isn't many more than that. I mean, as far as like national television goes, it's AEW or WWE. I mean, I know you can find like New Japan stuff. You have like if you have Fight TV, that like pay channel,
Yeah,
satellite channel, you can watch
I
like
used
New
to have that
Japan
channel.
stuff and Japan stuff, but that's about it.
I used to back in the day when I in the early 2000s when I was watching UFC and all that shit before anybody else was.
Right.
I used to have that fight channel,
Yeah.
and now everybody's watching
Mm.
UFC like it's like
Yeah.
it's not even a fame anymore. Like anyway, I'm not going to get
Yeah.
into that. But
That's all right. That's all right. We don't have to get into it. I think we all know what you mean.
it's
I
like
know
everything
what
else.
you mean.
It's like everything else. As the time goes on, it just turns into shit, and
Yeah.
it's not as good as it used to be. That's the end of that.
Yeah.
But wrestling is still pretty cool. That's what I was trying to say. The wrestling is super popular, man, and it keeps on going. Like
Mm,
I don't, you know what? At the end of and when the world ends, there's going to be like wrestling.
yeah.
When,
That's gonna be it.
when the
I mean,
world, like when all the world leaders get on TV and they say when they're about to announce the end of the world, there's going to be two things broadcasting: wrestling and that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, think about this. Uh, any kind of like post-apocalyptic stuff, like you think about in movies. I mean, what's the one thing that everybody remembers Beyond Thunderdome for is the fact that there was like a wrestling match, and like a to the death wrestling match, which is what which is what the whole movie is named after, Thunderdome.
Yeah,
And so it's like even in post-apocalyptic Earth, there's going to be wrestling matches.
that's right.
Yeah.
Two men enter, one man leaves.
Yep. So yeah, wrestling is always going to be a thing. Always has been a thing. Always will be a thing.
It's super entertainment driven, that movie. Like that, it's funny you bring that up because even during that time, like they're having a wrestling match, and they're all chanting like two men enter, one man leaves, and then they got something else to go. Next thing you know, they're like spin the wheel, make a deal. You know what I mean? Like the whole thing is like It's almost like a game show. The whole thing.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah. Yep.
UFC is basically like WWE now, both owned by the same company. Okay. I have no idea. But UFC, I know for sure, is not the same as it was when I used to watch it. Because when I used to watch it, there was excellent fights, and now it's like it's boring as shit. Every now and then you get a good fight if you're lucky.
Yeah, I mean, it just kind of seemed. I don't know. It got weird, like anything else does. I don't know. I used to watch it too, but then I got out of it pretty quick. You know,
Like once they when like the Ultimate Fighter TV show started, that's when I was into all that stuff. Because the Ultimate Fighter TV show was great.
Yeah.
It's a really good reality / sports show, and it was actual real reality. These are actual real fighters from real places, really training, really fighting, trying to get a real contract of money in a real organization. It's not like any other 90-Day Fiance and any other bullshit, any other bullshit reality show where everybody's actors and it's all bullshit. This was like a real. If you ever watch, I don't know if you ever watched the Ultimate Fighter, the TV show.
I didn't.
Especially
No, I
from
didn't.
the beginning, it was great, man. It was awesome.
Yeah, I kind of like
really good show.
When reality TV became like really big. That's when I just sort of checked out the whole thing. I was like, I'm not jobbing on any of this. Like, forget it. I'm gonna collect VHS tapes instead.
Yes, you did, and you built a ship out of it and everything. You know.
Yep.
Now you're sailing the seas of tapes.
Yeah. I still can't lose the barnacles. I wish I could just get the barnacles off my bow.
Barnacles.
Yeah. Barnacles.
Well, what do you want to do? You want to keep hanging out for a bit? You want to keep shooting shit? You got to.
Well, what's the chat looking like? We gotta consider our audience.
We got 4 people hanging in.
4 people.
Mr. Bones, Professor Larry, and let's see who else might be in there. Professor and Lady, I would say Lady, maybe Bones, Professor, and Larry.
So, like, basically, all the moderators are just hanging out, waiting for us to finish.
Yeah, more or less. Bones is not a moderator. Bones, I'll take care of that in a second, buddy. Hold on, let me fix.
Yeah, don't do that to him. Don't make him.
Let me fix my man Bones up here.
Don't do that to him.
Up right now. Oh, can I do it here?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I can do it here. No, see, it's stupid because all it offers me when I click on it is it offers me like all bad things I want to do to him.
All bad, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to do bad things.
Delete, block, mute.
Yeah, all that shit. Block them, send them a bad message, all that shit. Okay, why can't I do this? Where's that?
I don't know.
I also don't know. What the fuck?
We do not know. What we do know is, Mr. Bones, we certainly appreciate you hanging out with us, and
I'm figuring it out though. Hold on, I got it.
As well as everybody.
Oh, I got it. I'm gonna do. There we go.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there we go. How about that? Check that shit out. I bet you next time he writes something, he's gonna see a different shit.
Well, I think we just cursed him. Now he's got to stick around.
Gamey.
It's working for us.
How's the taste? Gamey? Taste is gamey. He's eating his own face. Don't eat your own face. Big Matt's still here.
Well, thanks, guys. And thanks, Adam. Thank you for hanging out. And thanks, Matt. Thanks for sticking with us, everybody.
Oh, we're up to 9 people now. Now there's 9 people hanging out.
Why? Why now?
Because they want to hang out.
You want to hang out. Everybody's getting drunk.
Do you want me to give your buddy Adam Wright a wrench or?
No, don't do that to him.
Hey, I've had a few beers, but I'm feeling. I know wrenches to everybody. Wrenches
Everybody
for
gets
all.
a wrench. You get a wrench. He gets a wrench.
Can you dodge a wrench? Yeah. Can you dodge a ball? I love that movie.
Yeah, I gotta watch that again. I'm a big Rip Torn fan.
Yeah, is it necessary? Is it necessary for me to drink my own urine? No, but it's sterile and I like the taste.
That's sick.
Yes, it is. It's quite disgusting. Okay.
Yeah, I just speaking of Rip Torn, I just watched Summer Rental again last night. And
I love that.
love
movie.
that movie. That's definite comfort watch for me. I love Summer Rental.
We're all in our close to our 40s. Close to our 40s. We have nowhere else to be.
Yeah. I have nowhere else to go.
Aw,
And I
that's
have nothing else to do. I'm going to stay here, Cindy. I'm going
Tape
to hang
talk.
out with you until the end of time.
Tape talk.
Tape talk. Welcome to Friday Night Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain.
Yeah.
Where there is no way out.
There's no way out.
Yep. They're locked in with us.
I was trying to find a video, but no. Okay, whatever.
I think you know what? I think it's a good time now to since a lot of the people weren't here earlier, hear what Chewy Charlie Fingers has to say about this.
Larry says I got some hookers in my room. What do you say, my treat? Huh?
No,
I'm not even answering. He already knows I'm in.
Yeah.
I don't even have to answer that question. If I told my wife that, I got an invite like that, she says, "What are you waiting for?"
Wow, that's not what I would expect at all. That's usually they say the opposite.
I got a cool wife.
Yeah.
But she'd be joking, and so would I. So that's why.
Okay, that's good. As long as you have that understanding.
Yeah.
But honey, you said it was okay if it went to a big hooker party. Why are you mad?
Well, at a big hooker party, apparently they were small.
Like big 50-foot tall hookers. Oh wow, dude.
All right, 50-foot tall hookers are definitely going to check that out. Are you kidding me? You're not keeping me away from that 50-foot tall hooker.
50-foot tall hookers means 50-foot tall herpes.
Either way, I got to see it.
Okay,
I'll give it to
you.
I've never seen that before. I got to see that shit.
Yeah. Well, it's like my rowing instructor always said, either or will do.
That's right.
Okay.
I have a YouTube channel, so I got to film it. I have to film it and put it on the YouTube and say, "Look at this! This is a 50-foot tall herpes."
I'll totally get 50 views.
Yeah, I need those 50 views, man.
Oh, you didn't upload it at the right time for your audience's algorithm to hit it.
I need those 50 views, buddy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fuck YouTube.
For real.
Hey, Rob.
We're not going to the hooker party. There's no hooker party.
Hey, Rob.
What?
Can you show the video again?
Which video?
The video with let's hear what Chewy Charlie Fingers has to say.
Okay, let's hear what he has to say here. There we go.
Oh
Yeah.
my, oh my. You've got your radio locked precisely where it needs to be. Right here, WVHS FM 92.7. VHS Radio Smooth Hits for your VHS fix. I'm Chewy Charlie Fingers, spinning the platters that matter and giving you heaping helpings of heavenly honey right here on WVHS FM, keeping it smooth for you all through your workday, keeping you in a mellow mood with some silky smooth milky ooze. That's right here on WVHS FM 92.7, brought to you by Captain Adam's VHS Pirate Ship on YouTube. Join the crew and hit subscribe and set sail for adventure on the high seas of VHS collecting and nostalgic retrospective. All around nostalgic fun. Captain Adam's VHS Pirate Ship on YouTube. And you can catch Captain Adam live every Friday night at 7 p.m. Eastern on Rob's Vintage Video on YouTube for Friday Night Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain. Yes, it's the live stream with the dream team of Rob from Rob's Vintage Video and
That's
Captain
me.
Adam from Captain Adam's VHS Pirate Ship. That's Friday Night Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain every Friday night at 7 p.m. Eastern, 10 o'clock on the coast, right on Rob's Vintage Video on YouTube. And now let's take a look at the community events calendar and see what's happening in your area. Coming up Sunday, June 8th, is the VHS Expo 2025 Physical Media Market. That's Sunday, June 8th, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. at the Wackahoo Grange Hall, 16412 National Pike, Hagerstown, Maryland. Yes, it's the vintage market for the modern age. Come and shop and find all kinds of VHS, Betamax, DVDs, records, Laserdisc, audio tapes, CDs, rare books, retro video games, cool shirts, and a whole lot more. That's the VHS Expo 2025 Physical Media Market. Sunday, June 8th, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. at the Wackahoo Grange Hall, 16412 National Pike, Hagerstown, Maryland. There's that fart noise for the MP4.
I do it.
Yeah. Isn't that weird how you have to do that?
Yeah. Just the way she goes.
Yep.
Yeah, cat with the voiceovers. Cat with the smooth velvet voice.
That wasn't me. That was Chewy Charlie Fingers. That's not me. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, that's Chewy Charlie Fingers. Yeah, what I mean.
No idea what you're talking about. No clue.
No, whatever. I thought it was Professor that did it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh man.
Chewy Charlie Fingers. You know.
Yep.
It's not Cap. It was not Cap.
Nope. No, it wasn't.
They don't even know each other.
No, not related at all.
The soothing sound. The soothing sounds of smooth Charlie Fingers.
Yeah.
Larry says. And those are fingers, I guess?
Yeah, looks like it. Yeah.
Let me see what it says here. Looks almost like a black flag symbol, but it's white instead. Finger bang, finger red, number 1.
Wow, that's inappropriate.
Nice. Yeah, let's black flag a little bit. Maybe not so much.
I'm gonna finger bang bang you into the night.
I never heard that song.
That's probably a good thing. I don't know.
So is that the end of Friday Night Tape Talk number 19?
That's right, man. Number 19, Friday Night Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain, right here on Rob's Vintage Video on YouTube. Obviously, you all out there knew that because you're here. And if you're here, why not hit subscribe to Rob's Vintage Video? It's free. I mean, just hit subscribe. Hit subscribe, hit like, hit notification, so you get Rob's stuff every time he uploads stuff. I mean, why wouldn't you want to do that? It's silly not to do that.
Yeah. Just don't hit
do
me.
it. Just you know what I mean, Rob? Like, why won't they do that?
I don't know. Why won't they do it? And definitely subscribe to your channel as well.
Don't fuck my channel. I don't care.
Don't say this to me.
Yeah.
Anyways, hit everything, punch a hole in the wall.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay.
This is Captain McCole telling you to just throw your phones out in a river and stop with social media.
Just trash the set. Oh
yeah.
shit!
That'd be awesome. That'd be great.
I don't like breaking my stuff. I'd love to break someone else's stuff.
I don't like breaking my stuff.
That'd be okay. I can break someone else's shit. Man. My shit, I tend not to get mad around my stuff.
yeah. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. Manage your anger.
I don't want to smash it. McCole's Army.
Yeah, McCole's Army. That's right. Yeah, McCole's about ready to make holes in your face. That's stupid. I don't mean that at all.
Face. Ah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Ah.
Oh, that's it. That's it. They're done.
Ah.
I mean, look what he's doing, folks. Look what he was. Look what he's been led to. What he's been driven to.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no, not yet. Not yet. Hold on.
Okay. I got it. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that. Woo.
That was intense, dude. That was
Yeah.
intense.
Became unhinged there for a second.
Yeah, that was okay. We're okay. We're back now.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
back. It's okay, folks.
We got through it.
Yeah.
Put this away. Well, Cap, we made it through another Friday night. Rob smash.
Oops.
What happened?
Oops.
Oh God!
I don't know. Hold on. Hold on. I hit a button. I hit a button.
To a Sasquatch crotch.
Hold on. Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
I hit
there
a
he is.
button.
Okay. God
Yeah.
damn, you never
I
know
hit
if
a
a
button.
Sasquatch crotch come across, man, and we'll
That's
never
right.
see you
Yeah,
again.
I just got a big squatch crotch just swallowed me up. I got.
You know, it's funny. Eh? You know, it's
Yeah.
like it's like you get this. It's whatever something comes and like snatches you away,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you're gone.
Yeah.
And no one knows where you're at. We can never find you again. But the
Right.
broadcast is still going, so I have to keep it going just to have some kind of connection to find out where you're at.
Yeah.
And I have to keep surveying the whatever the camera shows me and snoop out the whole situation. There's a story right there.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. The show must go on. And I appreciate that. That's good. It's good theater.
Called the missing cap. We call that the missing cap.
Yeah, it happens sometimes. I get taken by ghosts. I get taken by Sasquatch. I get taken by mountain hobos. I mean, it's just like stuff happens.
Mountain hobos.
Yeah, stuff happens, man.
I hate mountain hobos. They're the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Of
they
the
seriously
hobos.
are.
Of all the hobo genre.
Yeah, I mean, if I was hiking in like the woods somewhere, I would much rather come across a Sasquatch than I would a mountain hobo or some kind of. I mean, really, I would not want to come across a feral human. Like, I don't want that at all.
No, you don't want that. Yeah.
Mm.
But it's best for you to try your luck with a Sasquatch or a Bigfoot of sorts. You know, like maybe you can mesmerize them with your watch or something like that.
Well, I mean, I think a Sasquatch, you could maybe scare them off. Like, they probably don't want anything to do with you. However, a mountain
Especially if you
hobo,
have a lighter, if you can show them some fire, you know that always works well.
yeah, a mountain hobo definitely wants something from you.
Right.
Either it's, a cigarette, your money, your butthole, like whatever it is, like it's gonna get it, and I don't want to deal with that.
And if you light your lighter at him, like a mountain hobo, if you light your lighter at him, he can burp at you, and the alcohol can like actually spray the fire as like a torch into your face in your own.
Yeah,
face.
I mean, there's no positive outcome with an encounter with a mountain hobo, so it's just best not to do it. Just avoid
They're
it.
quite venomous. They're venomous like that.
They are. I mean, yeah. This has been our PSA tonight, folks.
West Virginia, Mountain Mama. All right.
West Virginia, mountain hobos.
Mountain hobos.
Taking your
Don't
money
bite my skin.
and
Don't
your
scratch
butthole.
my skin.
Yeah.
Don't give me infection.
That's what you come here for folks. You come here for this.
Mountain Hobo Alert.
Yeah.
We'll see you next Friday, which apparently is Friday the 13th.
Yeah. See you next Friday.
See you next Friday the 13th.
Yeah. The Friday the 13th, where we definitely will not be doing anything related to Friday the 13th.
Definitely not.
No.
This is actually going to be the anti-Friday the 13th stream that's on Friday the 13th.
Yeah. We're going to talk about Disney movies next week.
It's going to be themed not Friday the 13th.
Yeah, not Friday the 13th. Hashtag not Friday the 13th.
This may work for us or against us. I'm feeling, since everybody loves horror and everything horror every day and all day, it might work a little against us, but fuck it. We're innovators.
I think people are going to be like, you know what? Yeah, it's Friday the 13th. Yeah, I want to watch something that's not about Friday the 13th. Oh, look, Friday Night Tape Talk with Robin the Captain.
Boom, there you go.
Yeah,
You just hit the
that's what I
nail on
think.
the head.
I think people are just they love Friday the 13th, sure, but I think they might be a little bit overexposed to it. That's all. That's what I'm putting my money on.
That's what I said. Saturday the 14th. I actually brought that up earlier.
Mm-hmm.
John Denver would not approve. Come on, lady. We did a great deal with that. We did an awesome job.
Yeah.
What? A petition to save a mall? Malls are going out of style, Larry. Okay. People buy on Amazon now. No one goes to the mall anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I just bought 12 basketball hoops for $3 on Amazon.
I went to the mall and it was like there were like crazy punk rockers with weird makeup on, running around, making weird noises in the background. There was nobody around. There was like a weird old lady pushing a carriage full of a shopping cart full of like cans, and that's inside the mall. It was crazy.
I wish I encountered that in the malls I went to. I wish that's all I had.
Yeah,
Instead,
man,
I get
it was nuts, man. Nobody goes to the mall anymore.
Just mountain hobos.
Yeah, mountain hobos and like crazy 80s post-apocalyptic crazy punks that have like weird makeup.
Yeah.
Like are half cyborg, it seems to be like. Yeah, it's craziness, man. Malls are going out of style, buddy. Have you all seen the what? New Jason design for the new Jason universe thing yet? I have not.
Have not. And I got to tell you, not really interested. We have Jason. Jason's already there.
Dawn of the
We've
Dead
seen
Mall. Yeah. I'm not. Did you know it was a Dawn of the Dead Mall? I'm not savvy with the names, eh?
him. Yeah, Dead Malls, they've been a thing for a while, man.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
I'm sure that I was trying to find a funny spin on that, but it didn't come to me.
Oh no.
Preserve the malls. Preserve the malls.
Yeah. I mean, I want to agree with you. I really do. I do want to agree with you because I understand the passion and the nostalgia behind malls, and I love them too. But they're just. I'll put it this way, folks, and it's a harsh reality, and it's very sad for me to say, but the world that we remember no longer exists. It's a different time, and our memories are better than reality.
Were they was this mall? Because once again, I'm not savvy with the whole history of this mall. Is this mall like functioning in some kind of way? Is it just like a closed down site or something like that? Because eventually those kind of things can't last if there's like if it's just like an old site that they shot a movie in.
Just
Eventually,
like a gimmick. Like a
yeah,
gimmick.
no, I'm just saying, like if it's just like an empty lot that eventually someone's going to buy the property and get rid of it unless there's like some kind of. Is it like preserved or something like that? Are they using it in some kind of way?
Yeah, I don't know. And like if like somebody like bought the rights to like the deed to it, and like you have to like place a bet to win like a ski race to get the deed to the mall to keep it open. That's what it sounds like to me.
It's still a mall. People go to it. Okay, and lots of fans visit it. Well, that's it's functioning. Then yeah, it deserves to be saved. Then I guess functioning in some kind of way, like and people loving it, and some because if it was just a closed up like site or something, it's just going to disappear. But if people are going there and there's like activity, they do a Living Dead weekend every year as well.
Huh. I wonder if the Galleria is still open. Is the Galleria still open?
You're asking me? I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I'm asking you.
I don't know the Galleria.
The Galleria from like Terminator 2 and Commando and Shopping Mall.
I've never been there. I don't know. I have no clue. Walmart owns it now. Does Walmart own it? Does Walmart really own it? Holy shit.
I don't know. We're getting into some deep topics here, and this is untimely because it's at the end of the show. We can't really get into this now.
There's a whole other stream going on. I'm talking about malls and Walmart owning and evil, the Living Dead and shit. That's we're starting to yeah. Well, anyway, like Cap said,
we gotta nip it in the bud, Andy.
that's the nippets in the buds.
Yeah.
So thanks everybody, like as usual, all the usuals, lay days and the horror cat dads and the bones and Matt. Thank you, Matthew Abini, for showing up, hanging out a little bit tonight, buddy.
Absolutely.
I know it's early in the morning over there with you and Jason, the Ginger Ninja, Professor of Chorus, and Adam Wright, and
yes.
I try to reflect upon the chat, like the romper room. Remember he's
of course
the thing and say, I can see
I can
see out there.
I can see Josh, and I can see Adam Wright, and I can see I can see Larry,
Don from Night Owl, and
Don for stopping by. Thank you. And you know what? Let me just say,
Pooba and
Matthew and Ginger Ninja. I certainly appreciate you checking in and bringing the thunder from down under.
Yes.
So
yes.
we really, and they're from the future. They're tomorrow already. So thank you for checking in.
Quite literally.
Yes. Thank you very much.
There he is. Big Matt's still there.
Hey, man. thanks for hanging out with us, man.
All right, let's wrap her up there. Let's get out there and stay tuned for our most excellent outro as we sign off and say, have a good weekend, everybody. Like Professor is saying.
Yeah. And
the happening. And
this is Captain McCole saying goodbye, everybody.
Captain McCole and Rob Video saying goodbye to everybody.
It's good now.
Goodbye from Robin the Captain. Goodbye from Robin the Captain. This has been Friday-Nite Tape Talk with Robin the Captain. Right here on Rob's Vintage Video. Only on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe and take care out there. Keep your heads clean and be kind. Rewind. We'll see you next time. Goodbye. See you next Friday.
Your video and audio heads will now be cleaned.
What?
Your video and audio heads are now clean. Press stop and eject tape now. Eject tape now. Eject tape now. Eject tape now.